Sports encyclopedia. USD Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No looking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to the conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Better stay in your lane.
There's only 3 Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers! What up, man? We are in the building. It is Work Boot Wednesday. Strap up your hard hats and work boots. Pull up your big boy pants. Time to go to work. Pound the like button as you walk in the door. And make sure you subscribe to our Patreon every day. That we'll be doing something new. The cooking show is about to drop. Stay tuned. Only on Patreon. Plus, we'll be back on football Thursday, Mondays, and for Palooza Saturdays and Sundays. So tune in on Patreon. We got a lot loaded show today. We're going to see if AJ is able to hop on today. If not, we'll catch him next week. And Big Sean King will have to face the music today on his horrific Raiders pick. We're going to talk about that today, though, as you see the thumbnail, because guess what? The Raiders, you busted. You crapped out. You gambled on Pete Carroll and so far have lost. Lost big. They have 0 weapons on the edge. I believe Sean King said that on this show. Brock Bowers is your only offensive talent. Genty hasn't gotten loose yet. O-line's horrific. Defense is bad. And maybe it's time to blow it up in Vegas. Listen, Maxx Crosby is your only tradable asset. And it may be time to give him up. Maybe 3 firsts and a big-time offensive player right now is the trade you make. They are 31st in offense. And let's be honest, Geno's bad. But again, they have 0 offensive threats besides Brock Bowers. And I want to be honest here and talk about Chip Kelly. Chip off the old block. You've hit rock bottom. I'm surprised Pete hired your ass. And you're clearly a college guy hanging on to your Oregon resume that Mike Bellotti built for your ass. What have you done in the NFL? You were horrible at UCLA. You had to leave and go to Ohio State just to taste what winning was like. The Raiders have to blow this shit up. I would keep Pete Carroll, give him another year, get rid of Chip Kelly, get a new young OC who's hip to offense in the NFL, get a new fucking DC, because guess what, Pete? You're a defensive guy. You kept the defensive guy that was there, and it doesn't look right. You don't look comfortable on the sideline when it comes to defense because it looks like that guy is lost. And just blow it up. Blow it up like you're making another casino on the strip. But what do I know? What I do know is it's Work Boot Wednesday. So our Far East Sider 317, LeBron hairline having, LeBron hairline loving, AR5 defending, and Caitlin Clark jocking. Danny Dime's very own Big Smitty joins the show.
Yeah, homie. You messed your intro up. You said LeBron James loving. I can tell your energy's off. Something happened.
I know why.
Sleep well last night. Something was off. I can tell your eyes.
I know why.
What?
Because I know you were going to come in with shitty internet, shitty backdrop, shitty representation of the show. So I already knew. But go ahead.
But like that daily now, so it should be like the norm. You shouldn't get mad no more. Like that's expected now. Bad internet is a part of the show now. The fans look forward to it.
Can be because we got a big deal, and we need internet, so we got to figure something out. Man, I don't know what's going on. My shit's all fucked up too, man. Anyway, but I'm not gonna let that deter us. TikTok, we'll be back here, man. You're shitty, fucking Asians.
The internet was messed up yesterday. Instagram went down for a hot second. If y'all didn't notice, I couldn't post for like an hour.
So we have to notice if you posted. We have to. That's how we know Instagram went down. Because if you don't post, we know it's down.
I mean, I don't. I mean, sure. I'm saying I got other jobs I do outside of this shit to make ends meet, and some of the jobs I do is social media related. And it was the time frame around 6:30ish Pacific time
at night.
It wouldn't post.
Really?
Yeah.
I posted those 2 long ass videos, like the horizontals, just to put them out there because they were hilarious. Because Paris didn't do any of them for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, what?
You didn't ask her to do it though.
You froze up.
When we don't give her specific time codes, she just kind of picks whatever.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of that during football season because she's lost during football season. She hit me up. She's like, Coach, I don't fuck something. So we got to probably give her timestamps for football season. Like football shit. We want football shit, I'm saying.
Would you like for me to do that?
Yeah, if you want to take that on, a responsibility on.
All right.
Because you don't have a job like other than this. So, like, yeah, that'd be nice if you – I appreciate that.
I got hella jobs, but I'll do it for the team, though.
Because I got to, go pick up dog shit afterwards and smoke a cigar. So if you would do that, that'd be huge. That'd be huge.
And then go buy another TV.
Huh?
And then you got to buy another TV, right, for the backyard?
I mean, maybe. Depends. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on, Smitty. The Raiders are busted. Not in a good way. And they crapped out, homie. They crapped out, it looks like, right now. And a good old chip off the old block. Chip Kelly is fucking horrific. 31st in offense, and the Raiders are. And Big King really actually picked him to win a game the other day.
Is that Biden?
Huh?
Is that Joe Biden in the back?
Where?
On the back left.
I thought Big Carroll.
What the hell Biden had? I'm just now seeing this shit. Where did Biden come from, homie?
You peeped Geno Smith's helmet?
It's opposite, homie. His fucking neck broke, homie.
Nah, the motherfucker blind, homie.
I thought somebody like twisted it because he ain't got no O-line. Somebody twisted his head the opposite way.
He just can't see. The motherfucker wide open, he won't throw it. You should have Chip Kelly on there. You should have Chip Kelly on that motherfucker.
That's a good thumbnail, though. That's a good thumbnail.
Yeah. Shout out to Bailey.
I made it.
Yeah, Chip Kelly is horrible, though. He looks bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like, he's not. He just Smitty, he's holding on to his Oregon resume.
Right. Which
he inherited from Mike Bellotti, a good friend of mine, who hired him as the OC from the East Coast back in 2006 when I was at Compton College, and I took my whole staff up to Oregon to see Bellotti. I had players on the Oregon team, and that's when the beef started between him and I. We've never seen eye to eye since, but that's a whole nother thing. I'm just trying to say that this guy hasn't done anything since then.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. He went for a natty, played Auburn, lost. They ran fucking power option, I call it. They ran power option in that game. We were watching that game at a big-time coaching convention, I believe, in San Antonio that year. And never been back, not close.
Oregon was rolling. They were rolling those couple of years he was there, though. It was fun to watch. Like that, those years put Oregon on the map for real. Like just being real. Like the uniform, the style of play. But to your point, he ain't really did much then. He had what, a year with the Eagles that was solid. He had like one decent year with them when he brought that same fast-paced offense to Philly. But then that fucking tanked. He traded all their good black players. After your boy said the N-word, Riley Cooper, whatever his name is.
Who said the N-word? The
wide receiver.
Riley Cooper.
Ain't it Riley Cooper? Did I say it right?
Yeah, I don't remember that story. I forgot about it. It was something about
he was like drunk at like a a concert. He was somewhere, but it got on tape video of him like saying it or whatever. The players in the locker room, the black players didn't like it.
He hit it with an R or A?
I think it was an R.
But what didn't his all the homies come and defend him or something? I remember it was crazy. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was crazy. I do know that next offseason he got an extension, So and then DJ got traded. Fucking, I think Shady got traded. Fucking Vic.
Shady didn't like him.
Shady hates him. Yeah. So DJ don't fuck with him.
He couldn't even have said the word, and Jay Earn was gonna say hard R. Jay Earn, he probably didn't even say it. Jay Earn hard R.
I think it was though, and if my memory serves, I think in this situation it was the hard R. That's why everybody was like, hold on, I'm not tripping. Like, what he on? So
yeah.
But to your point, some information, he ain't really did shit. UCLA at mid, he ain't really did nothing. So I don't know why he get hired.
I told you. He hadn't done that since Oregon. I basically told you. He needed to taste it again, so he left UCLA as a head coach and went to Ohio State to just catch the wind.
But that don't count really.
That's what I'm saying. But
I'll be real. If I was to Ohio State right now as a D coordinator, I'll probably get a natty.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He probably
damn near getting coach over there.
He had to taste it though. So he left a head coach. He left a head job in a Power 5 conference or team and left to go to Ohio State, homie, as a coordinator. I'm just telling you, that's how shitty he is. That's how shitty he is. He got no confidence. He could get shit up. He could get shit hard. And he was like, fuck. And then he was told the bitch, I'm going to go over and jack off. He got no confidence. Your confidence is shot, homie. He's confidence shot. So he left and fucking went to Ohio State just to kind of be the other guy. He's a cuck. Is that what you guys call him?
I don't call him that, but you call him that. Yeah, you call him a cuck.
I don't call him that, but he's a cuck or whatever you call it.
Damn, homie.
He's Adam 99, homie. He just watches his bitch get ran through.
What number?
He don't do nothing. Huh?
What number?
The Adam 99 cat that it's funny. Anyway, someone sent me a video of this motherfucker. Shit. Apparently, she fucking again new cats, but real porn stars.
Yeah, she's an actual porn star.
I thought she was married to him though.
Yeah.
So she's a real porn star, not a fucking.
No, she's not like she's actual. This is what she does.
But was she always that?
Yeah.
Nah, it was just her and her man, wasn't it?
Nah, she been in the game.
She been as a porn star.
Yeah. I think her and Adam 29 started fucking each other for money, on OnlyFans or whatever. But then he allows her to continue doing porn with other people and making money that way. She's making money for the household.
So she was doing porn before they met.
I'm pretty sure. Chat, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure she was. I think they met. She was a porn star when they met.
How do you know?
What you mean? How do you know that anything? What type of question is that? That's a weird question.
I'm just looking for a specific word or term.
I was not watching her prior to this shit. I don't watch her. I'm gonna be real with you. I told y'all I'll definitely dabbled and dabbled in my porn, but she wasn't a part of my rotation at all. She wasn't some known entity. She became big.
That's still not what I'm looking for though.
What you looking for?
How you knew, what you still know, how you still keep up with it.
I don't keep up with it.
It was Reddit. I heard it was Reddit.
She's not on my algorithm no more.
I thought it was something called Reddit. What?
They not on my algorithm. I don't even see them no more. The clips. I used to see clips from they podcast shit. I don't even see that shit no more.
I don't either. I haven't seen them motherfuckers in a while.
But I know it's him and your boy, the Blood. What's his name? They do a podcast together.
Who?
He got all the information. He's from Cali. You grew up with him damn near.
Oh, fucking Whack.
Yeah, Whack. Him and Whack had a podcast, but I haven't seen that shit in forever. I don't know if they still do it or what.
Yeah, that's that whole they got a
whole entity.
Conglomerate. It's a
conglomerate.
Yeah, but it's not. But what did he call it? They do a whole fucking no jumper. That the guy.
Yeah. I don't know if they still do it. I don't see that shit at all no more.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never watched one piece of an episode, so I couldn't tell you. But so that's crazy work that the bitch is still getting ran through by real porn stars. Like I didn't know, but somebody sent me like a real porn star. Like I don't know his name, but I've seen him. A real porn star. I was like, damn. But I didn't know she was a porn star before. So anyway, wild shit. I mean, for your girl just to be getting ran through.
You really invest into this, though. Like you really invested.
No, because I didn't know the bitch had a kid by the cat.
They got a kid?
The bitch has a kid by the Adam 28 cat.
What? I didn't know that. Piece.
They have a kid, homie, and then she
find that out?
Because I don't know. I remember that
Reddit?
from. No, I don't do Reddit, but shit, somebody brought it up on the show.
I didn't say nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just found out.
Then she got ran through by old boy,
the black dude, right?
Remember a couple years ago?
Tall black dude, like 6'7". Yep.
Yeah, and then I don't know what he looked like, but yeah, and then she got ran through.
He just tall. That's all I'm saying.
By him. And then I didn't know. And then she went on like a run. Like fucking all the real porn stars. And then she was getting ran through like threesomes.
Yeah.
Wow, it's work. I mean,
I remember you watched her like the original video, and you told me that she wasn't really like that. She was like mid. She wasn't that good for real.
She got pregnant again. That's why you haven't seen them.
TC said JB seen to follow pretty closely. LOL.
Leah said she got pregnant again, homie.
Dang. How does Leah know like all the specifics?
I don't know, but this crazy part is that we're still talking about it. But here's the cold part.
Did Leah watch porn? Huh?
Yeah. Here's the cold part, though.
I know that.
She pregnant.
Yeah.
That's it anyway.
Say you got that's my biggest pep. You got to say it now.
I don't want to get into it, but I can't believe that she just getting ran through. And the daughter got to she gonna grow up. She's still gonna have Reddit.
It's gonna be something new now, though. It's gonna be some new shit. So I saw Jeff Bezos is like the new co-founder of some new business now. Worth billions already.
Are you raising your daughter to be a hoe?
He said, "Are you happy that your son's a?"
I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, quote of the day brought to you by BetUS TV. Smitty, make sure you head on over there. Smitty, most people aren't looking for the truth. They're looking for something that won't hurt their feelings.
Ooh, that's a deep one. Like straight to the chest.
Yeah.
Straight to the chest right there, homie. Everybody in this chat has been through something where like you've done something probably wrong, but you looking for somebody to like make you feel better about what you did instead of just being real with you. And I told my friend group that regardless, we're going to always stay tight-knit. We're going to stay together. We're going to be honest with each other. Right or wrong, be real with me because that's how you grow. Your real friends, that's why I come on this show to keep it real with JB. He might not like it. The chat, y'all might not like it. But like deep down inside, when JB leaves the show, he knows that like long-term it's beneficial and it's making him better. So I'm going to keep being real.
I hope Bailey cuts those commercials, the Indian and the white and the flight one, dog.
The flight one's insane. My boy had to leave the screen. You do know Sheldon still in the NFL, right?
Yeah, I forgot about.
You forgot he's in the NFL?
Well, no, I forgot about the flight one. I forgot about the whole flight discussion.
Somebody tweeted at me and said, JB always say some wild shit when Big Smitty bring his guests on. What is connected to me, like TJ Who, like whoever, like I got Byron Scott on. Like it's always some weird shit that happens when I bring people on.
Yeah, we got two people on, but yeah,
TJ Ward. Like so now it's always like a bad look when I bring them on.
Yeah, you have only had 3 people on, but yeah, I hear you.
It was 2 people a few minutes ago. Now it's 3. Now it's 4.
I forgot. But you claim TJ, but I've known TJ for longer.
Yeah, but I got him on though, so I don't really you
contrary to belief, powered by Underdog. Make sure you head on over to Underdog Fantasy today, and make sure you download the app, Smitty.
We got hella sponsors, don't we?
Just 2 right now, maybe 3. Hopefully, I don't know, but we'll see. That
won't be 3. Maybe 1. Damn near.
I want to change the whole thing, but yeah. I definitely want to try to use another one for another type of show.
Yeah,
anyway, see, I can keep one for something else.
We do another YouTube channel.
See, you didn't think about it. That's why
I just said it.
That's why it took a while to respond because I wanted. Anyway,
I knew it.
Contrary to belief,
I'm all in.
You can tell who is genuine by how they act when there's nothing to gain, contrary to belief.
Ding, 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 ding. Top 5 alert, top 5 alert, top 5 alert.
You see the difference?
When I joined this show, chat, I've said it multiple times, I joined this show with no expectations. When I joined the show, we had nothing but racist people in the chat. It wasn't y'all. Y'all the real ones. We had nothing but old white racists who hated me. We had 300 people live. That's it. We had 25,000 subscribers. That's it. No money, none of that. But I say, no, you know what? Fuck it. We here. I believe in JB. We're going to build this thing together. We're going to go ahead and just have a good time. Bailey wasn't here. We had motherfuckers. Who we had? Derek with the wrench. We had Ethan hopped on a few months after. It was a whole other team. But we just kept grinding and grinding and grinding. I stayed down. I stayed loyal to the soil. That's being real. Yes, Jason?
Who's we? I think I started all that and I did all that. I fired and hired and fired and hired. And then anyway, and then I hit you up and pulled you out the mud. And then, but anyway, that's the whole that story.
I went in the mud though. I was in there grinding. I was there like at the top at the time.
We had like 60,000 subscribers, not 20, but
it wasn't no 60. It was not no 60.
It was like 30.
It was definitely not no 60. It wasn't 60 when Bailey joined, homie. It was like 50 when Bailey joined, 40 something.
Nah, I was like 30
when Bailey joined, huh?
I think we were like 30 when we finally got together. Yeah.
How long has Bailey been on the show with us? I'm trying to think.
He was right after you. I don't know.
Maybe 6 months after me.
Maybe. I don't remember.
We had Ethan at first. Like there was an Ethan era, is all I'm trying to
say. Derek, Ethan. I had the broad.
You had Felipe for a hot second, right?
Twitter, yep.
And then like Ethan just stopped working. I don't know what happened. He just stopped. His mama would watch the show. Derek just stopped, started doing real estate. And then I think that's when we did the interviews, and then Bailey came on. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like when I look back at the show now, I'm like, damn, like we down there 90,000 subscribers. All right, it's beautiful to look at it, homie.
I don't even look at it no more. But anyway, you get the difference though between this quote and the poll question now.
You mean the quote and the CTB? Yes.
I mean the CTB. You can tell who is genuine by how they act when there's nothing to gain, contrary to belief. Yeah, you got the difference between that and then the quote was like, most people aren't looking for the truth. They're looking for something that won't hurt their feelings, period, or explanation point. See the difference? But anyway,
now
we'll keep grinding on it. We'll keep asking if we get it, the difference as we go, as we're starting the show. Poll question, Smitty, right out the gate. Should the Raiders trade Maxx Crosby? Go.
Yes, they should trade him.
Very fast.
Because he's a great one for me as a fan of his. He's too great to be in the Raiders jersey. Y'all don't deserve him. Yeah, y'all don't deserve it. We're living off the old Raiders. The Raiders used to be years and years and years ago. The old Raiders ain't been the old Raiders in quite some time. Ever since the Tuck rule down there. So I want Maxx Crosby to be on a contender. He plays the game too damn hard every single snap. He loves the game and he appreciates opportunity. You can tell this cat came from the MAC because he plays with a MAC mentality. Despite the money he has, he plays like he went to Eastern Michigan. He plays like I'm from the mud. He plays like he could lose it all tomorrow. And as a D lineman who had to play the same way, I appreciate and respect that so much. And it's a shame. I thought we're just wasting his career by not having him in primetime games every single week, by not having him on a big stage and on a contender that actually matters. So, number one, trade him because you're doing a disservice to him and the NFL fans who appreciate Maxx Crosby. But number two, as great as he is, the Raiders need so much help that he can get 2-3 sacks a game, a forced fumble recovery, and they'll still lose by 90. So you might as well trade him, get some picks. We see how much people are getting in return by trading all pros. We saw what the coach did with Sauce Gardner. We've seen, Quentin Williams. We're seeing that people are getting some good things in return from a draft capital standpoint. Do that, rebuild your team, free Maxx Crosby. I might make a t-shirt, free Maxx Crosby on the back. Let him go to the coach or somewhere like that and let this man eat. Free Maxx Crosby, JB.
Yeah, I'm not for player empowerment at all. Here's the issue. I love Max. I've known him since he was young. Here's the issue I don't like.
You said he don't know like that.
That's a lie. But anyway, here's the issue.
Just like Lane Kiffin.
Well, Lane definitely. I got pictures of Lane. So here's the issue I have. Like the problem I face here is,
what's the pictures?
You and everyone like you, and y'all,
me,
you want him out because the team's shitty. If that was the mindset you had for everybody in the NFL, there would be no NFL. Just because your team's shitty, homie, doesn't mean I want to see you're selfish. You sound selfish. You sound selfish. And not everybody can play for the Colts, number one. Number two, you can't just say, get rid of him so he can win. Now, on this particular situation, I believe the Raiders would benefit from getting rid of him.
Thank you.
It's not about because I want to see Maxx succeed. We all want to see Maxx succeed. We all want to see these guys succeed, but we don't want to see, just get rid of him so he can win. No, the Raiders are still an organization in the town of Vegas, and they want to see their organization win. So you can get 3 first-rounders for him and probably a pick. And you could probably get those picks now and a big-time offensive weapon of some sort. They got to go offense right now and get an offensive weapon. Pete Carroll needs to restructure the staff, in my opinion, and then rebuild it from inside out. That's what he has to do. And I think that's the only tradable asset they have. That's the only reason why I say get rid of Maxx Crosby now. Before the season, we were like, nah, fuck it. Because Max is so gung-ho and loyal. He was like, nah, I'm going to stay here. I'm a Raider, Dyer. Because he fit the Raider mold. Like, he fits what the black and silver were used to be about.
Yes.
But it's not that Raiders, dog. Like, the guy we have on the team, on the show that lives out by me, the main guy for the Raiders.
Yeah.
The mascot.
Yeah.
That's the Raiders. But this ain't that team, homie. This ain't that organization. This ain't that fucking, I don't know. Here's the issue that we're facing. Time's ticking, dog. He getting older, Smitty. He getting older, homie. And let's be honest, he's signed 2 contracts already. He's gonna probably get another one, and that's it. I would assume big one.
Yeah.
That has to be somewhere where he can, like you said, can probably that needs him, like a Cowboys, like he is from Texas, like a I don't know. I don't know what other team. I think Buffalo fits him. I think teams like that fit him, and why not New England?
Put them opposite of Aiden Hutchinson.
Why not New England for Vrabel?
That'd be crazy.
So that's where I'm at with it. I think the Raiders need to blow it up, and I think there's no better time than now, as what they say. No better time than now, and you might as well do it now because Pete Carroll, I think, will get another year, of course, and I think he fires Chip Kelly and some other guys because Pete will make moves, and he's made big moves before with personnel, and he's a great personnel evaluator, and they have a great talent evaluation system there, just like Pete Carroll's always has had in the draft. They're going to kill the draft. They're going to kill the draft, in my opinion, continue to kill the draft. Now they got to protect Genty up front, my meaning open up lanes and protect the quarterback. And I believe they have to get rid of Geno Smith. It's time. It's time. Like, they got to get young. They got to go get young, just like New England, just like these other teams. Go get a quarterback, Smitty, either A in the draft or one of these young guys, and do it fast. That's in my opinion.
So basically, in summation, you agree with everything I said, but you had to start off with a disagreement just to try to find something to disagree about. Because I literally gave you the 2 reasons of why they should make the trade happen. One being that it will make the Raiders better, they'll get draft capital, etc. And then the other being from a selfish standpoint, from a fan standpoint, wanting to see him in a better situation.
Where we disagree.
You literally said that.
Where we disagree.
But you wanted to disagree with it a little bit just to like add some nuance. But like I always say,
your main point was
2 things can be true. 2 things can be true.
But you had a soft side. You're soft.
And good for the Raiders.
No, I get it, but you took a soft way of it. Like, get rid of him. He deserves better. Like, this is like fucking intramurals. It's NFL, homie. He gets paid. And so guess what? I'm not hoping he gets better. Does better. Trade him so he can be a winner. No, that's soft.
No. So you don't like seeing like great players being able to contend for shit?
I just want to see great players because if you're in the NFL,
I say put them in this like on a guaranteed win. Like, yeah, the Patriots, they ain't a guaranteed win, but at least it's like, all right, they got a fucking chance, and we gonna see them play, and he the Raiders are shitty. They're definitely the worst organization in the NFL right now. They suck. They're shitty. They just suck. They've been there for a long time. So Crosby can do everything he want to do there. They're not going to win. So it's been what 7 years? How long has Crosby been in the league? 8? He been damn near 10. He been in the league for a long time. He been dominating for a long time. It might be 10 because he was at Eastern Michigan when I was at Ball State. I think it's been like 8 years. He been down for 8 years, and they've been shitty for 8 years. So I'm like, fuck, bro. Like he paid us to put him somewhere like the coach or somewhere he can go out there and have a chance. I don't get it.
Where?
I'm just naming out random teams, Colts, I don't know, Lions, Patriots, or whatever. Like a contender, like a team that at least has a chance. There's no guarantees in life, but give him a chance. You don't want to see this guy in the fucking playoffs? We ain't seen Max in the playoffs, homie. I ain't never seen Max in the playoffs. AFC Championship game, divisional round, wild card. I don't know what that looked like. I have no idea. We're screwing with this cat's legacy. Yeah, call what it is.
He's in his 6th year.
Same thing.
Same as 10, huh?
I mean, once you go over 5, you round up.
So he's entering this is his actually 7th year playing right now.
I had it right the first time. Thank you.
You said 10, but yeah. So like
I said
it's
7
crazy.
First.
It's crazy. So like cats really want to check like what numbers we say because we're never right on the show.
Yeah, we're never right.
But
that's what makes the show great.
Yeah.
We say stuff with so much like enthusiasm and so much guarantee into our voice, but we be wrong though. So that's what makes it great.
What?
Nothing. And that pisses me off too. I really hate when you do that. That pisses me all the way off.
What?
When like I can tell you're obviously distracted, you're either texting or you have an AE sending you a picture, and I'm in the middle of saying what I'm saying, and then you just what? Or you just say some weird response to where I can tell you're not listening to me. So
I'm trying to make the show better. I'm trying to make the show better.
Whatever you're doing now, you should do that pre-show. Respectfully.
Anyway, let's dive into first topic, Smitty.
Let me see. Let me click on the rundown. I be flowing with no rundown. So let me see real quick. First topic.
I've never even opened it up.
Oh man, well, this is a big time topic here. We got Bill Belichick. Your GOAT. It's your GOAT. Who was spotted at a cheerleading competition in Raleigh, North Carolina, supporting his girlfriend Jordan, who was a member of a co-ed adult cheerleading team. There you go, right here, man. Bill's out there having a hell of a time, just supporting his girl, supporting the team. Watch, look, there she go right there doing her damn thing. She's focused and locked in. Has that Bill Belichick mentality towards cheerleading. I'm sure, the same way Jordan has kind of helped him on the football field and game plan. And we saw videos of him with like production teams, and she's talking about Adobe Photoshop and how to make the
time out.
Sure
Are you really defending it?
The same way. Huh?
Are you defending this?
No, I'm just breaking down like my thoughts. I'm sure Belichick has helped Jordan with this process of making this team and being her best. Because I think this is a very mutual relationship. She helps him coach, right? It helps him like make his life. He helps her cheerlead. So I mean, he's rooting for his girl. He's supporting his girl, and I guess that's what it is, homie. Ain't too much to it.
I got a lot of shit cracking, homie, right now that I'm trying to like. It's very interesting.
Talk me through it.
Smitty, I can't talk you through it.
Okay. Because
this whoever made this particular picture of these guys,
yeah.
They did the whole thing wrong. They did it wrong.
How should they have did it?
We got a Bama legend joining the show, man. He's got a lot of work going on. He's busy. He's going to hop in for us real quick. Appreciate him. But I got to ask him straight out, man. Our main man, bring him in the right way. AJ McCarron, Bama legend, joins the show.
Yeah. what's going on, AJ?
Are you driving, or you have a chauffeur?
Yeah, I'm in the passenger seat.
You a bad boy. You a bad. I gotta get that AJ McCarron money, man.
He's in an Uber, homie.
Nah, Uber, you on ride passenger. Uber, you in the back seat.
He is in the back.
No, he not. He passenger seat, homie.
Man, boy, I love AJ.
You inspire me, homie.
That Cup saving? Was that Cup saving?
Damn near.
Anyway, did you see Bill Belichick and this look that he has going on right now? Because I'm very disturbed by it, and I don't know what to say. I mean, he's here with this, and he's at the 20-year-old his girlfriend
cheerleading competition in Raleigh, North Carolina. He support. Don't roll your eyes. Hey, don't do that, AJ. He's supporting this girl. He's supporting this woman.
Look at that picture right there, AJ. Look at that group of alpha males. Look at that guy on the left right there. Look at that cat on the left.
Look at Jordan in the middle. She locked in, though. Look at her eyes, though. That's that Belichick vision she got right now.
He knows she reminds me of, dog. Real shit.
Say it.
Adam 29's broad. You know, the one we just talked about, AJ. You know the one that gets cucked down or whatever they call the word?
Her name is Lena the Plug.
Yeah, well, that's right there. It tells you. But doesn't that give you the vibe of Lena the Plug?
What are you saying?
Like she gets ran through, maybe. I don't know.
Bill watches?
Well, he's watching this act. Anyway, man, that's a Smitty and I discussion. We don't want to bring AJ down the rabbit hole. Let's dive into Hey, AJ, before we dive into some Bama shit real quick, you're on a limited time frame here. Should the Raiders trade Maxx Crosby?
I mean, if they're doing the best for their organization, no. But if they're in the process of starting over, then I think it's time to get the most for him. Because Max is an unbelievable player. He's been that way for years now. So it depends what Pete Carroll and, that organization, what route they want to go. But I tell you, for the Raiders, since they made the move, it hadn't been going great for them. So they got to try something maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Try to tell you that, Jason. Try to tell you that.
Well, let's dive into some Bama shit, Smitty, with them because he got important people.
Well, listen, Alabama, they took an L to Oklahoma. Let's get straight to
way
brass
bigger than our
tacks.
show now. He's way bigger than our show now. Go ahead.
Never.
Alabama took an L to Oklahoma. We were at the Palooza at JB's house. Steve Kim, Sean King. We were all there. We saw it 21-23. It was a good game. Tough loss, though, for Bama. What's your thoughts on it? What's your biggest takeaways on that loss?
Well, you can't turn the ball over 4 times. Simple as that. From an analytical standpoint, and I'm not a big, analytical and numbers guy when it comes to that, but each turnover, they, counted as 3.5 points. Well, you lose by 2, you have 4 turnovers. It only takes 1 to get that loss. So that's the biggest issue from that sense. But the other glaring issue for them is they can't run the football. And when you can't run the football and you expect Ty to play, lights out week in and week out, it's not going to happen. It's hell, the best of the best, and no matter high school, college, pro, they're going to have off games, and when you have those off games, you're gonna take an L. But defense has been playing great. It's just the offense right now is in a slump. I don't know why, but they're in a slump, and the rushing attack has not been good all year long. So they got to do something to figure this out. They got to win out. I personally think. I think it gets interesting when you talk about them and the SEC championship game against A&M, and if they slip up and lose a close game, I think they still make it from a strength of schedule standpoint. But if you lose bad against A&M in the SEC championship game, I think it's over with. I think they're going to find a way to try to keep you out and bring somebody else in. But no, it wasn't a good loss, Smitty. I promise you that. Hell, that's 2 years in a row OU's beat us. So,
damn. Are they still a playoff team?
He's looking down.
I think so. Y'all tell me y'all's take on it, but Listen, I mean, you went through a gauntlet. I mean, from playing Georgia, you had a bye week before Georgia. You go Georgia, Vandy, Tennessee, Missouri, LSU, Oklahoma. Like, I mean, that's a gauntlet for the SEC. That's tougher than anybody A&M has played. I mean, A&M has had a tough schedule, but it's nothing compares to that. So I think from a strength of schedule standpoint and being able to win 5, 6 in a row, whatever it was, like, it's still a pretty damn good achievement, if you ask me. But again, you can't have those slip ups playing in the SEC. That's one of the tough things about it. And then you hurt yourself at the beginning of the year, which that was a perfect storm against them from a sense of, 2 new coordinators at Florida State. Gus Malzahn's not an easy dude to prepare for. I mean, in his offense, when they're clicking, they are tough, and they do a lot of trickery in their offense. And then you also had like 50 to 70 new guys on the Florida State roster, so you don't know what to prepare for. And that, I mean, that is literally the perfect storm against them to open up the season, and being at Florida State, which is a tough place to play. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I think they're a playoff team. But I mean, y'all can tell me what y'all think.
Well, I think Indiana has 4 losses in the SEC. I think Ohio State has lost the game by now. I don't know how good they are. We're going to see Oregon SC play this weekend. Like, I would take as many SEC teams as I possibly can from what I've seen this year in college football. I think all the other conferences are garbage, and I think it's absolute joke of leagues being played right now. The Big 10, the Big 12, you name it, they're horrible. ACC is horrific. I don't want to see those shitty-ass teams get mollywopped. Like, I'd rather see the SEC just play a fucking round-robin tournament at this point, but that's just is what it is. I think
IU's legit. I think Ohio State's legit.
I think they're legit.
I'm with you on the overall status, but I think they've done enough to at some point. All right, we got to put a little bit like respect on IU. I think that we just hear IU and like we know the history, so it's like it's hard for us to really believe in IU. But I think like what coach has done there, like they're legit.
I didn't say they're not a playoff team because of what they've done, the body of work. But I'm just saying, I think if we're looking at the body of work, if you add them to a big-time conference like the SEC, I don't believe they're this team. That's all I'm saying.
I'm with y'all 100% because I think when you break it down, excluding Ohio State, Indiana, teams like that, I think where they have an issue is people talking about 2 ACC schools. Not a chance in hell should 2 ACC schools get in. I think when you talk about a strength of schedule and not being in a conference in Notre Dame, I think they should be penalized for that. And then, there's some talks about 2 Big 12 schools getting in, like a Texas Tech and a BYU. And listen, if any of those schools were in the SEC playing that gauntlet week in and week out, like they'd have more than 1 or 2 losses. It's just the honest truth. So I think there at least needs to be 5 SEC schools in it this year. And I think there's an argument for possibly 6. But we'll see how they do it because it's just crazy to me that, and I love John Summerall at Tulane. And I think he's done an excellent job. But we're talking about Tulane or JMU being in the playoffs right now from the group of 5, like because of the rules they made. And that's not one of the best 12 teams in college football. Y'all went to this liberal concept to get everybody in because it was the 12 best teams. Well, if we're not going to take the 12 best teams, what the hell are we doing? And why do we keep expanding? Because they're talking about in 26 or 27 going to 16 teams. Like, at what point is enough enough?
Never. Not for them. Demonic fucks. But anyway, let me ask something real quick. I try to stay in my lane. Smitty and I tried to not change lanes and switch lanes, and then we were talking about Lane, and then like another guy named Lane, and then we switched lanes, and then like this other guy, he tried to get in my lane, and anyway, there's a lot of shit going on. But is this guy going to coach a playoff? Is this guy going to coach a playoff game for Ole Miss this year?
If I had to guess, I would say no. And me and JB, me and you talked about it. We got to get Smitty on the text thread. But
I'm black.
I told you things I was hearing that the AD told Lane, hey, you sign this extension, before the Egg Bowl, or the Egg Bowl is going to be the last game you coach. We will not be treated as Little Ole Miss anymore. We feel like we're a powerhouse in the SEC. We can recruit. We can have things to offer. We've given you everything you've asked for. And you're not just going to keep pulling us along with this leash that you think you can do. And it's good. It's going to take people like that, the AD for Ole Miss and other ADs and presidents, to stick, to their word and say, listen, we're not going to be pushed around in this era of where you can just bounce around everywhere. And all of a sudden you want a contract extension when you've only coached 1 year into we're not falling in the trap of everybody else. And we understand he had been there 6 years, but if you want to go start over the whole process over at some other place, go. Right? But we're not going to sit here and be tagged along in this deal.
So AJ, it's funny that he goes right on Pat McAfee's show yesterday, like one of the bigger shows, and says he never did say, though, because I was listening to make sure I heard, because it was right after our show, and I wanted to make sure before I texted him myself and told him what bitch he is. I was like, hey, what? Huh?
No, keep going.
Oh, I didn't say nothing. I was like, hey, I didn't hear him say, I'm staying, though. I never heard it. I rewound it. I fast forwarded. I was like, I see. He never told Pat McAfee, I'm staying. But he said that the saying that AJ just said is lie.
Let's check it out right now.
All right.
That come with having success. You just talked about the past 3 years being an absolute juggernaut down there in the SEC for Ole Miss. All the success you've had in the past, your name is a topic of discussion everywhere, seemingly, and will be for the rest of your life. It's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, because it means that you're having success, which is why other people are certainly going to mention your name whenever jobs open up. But there's a rumor now circulating on the internet, and we appreciate you joining us here to maybe kind of clarify this. Was there like an ultimatum given to you in the middle of a season from Ole Miss? It feels like the way I'm reading it on the internet is that Ole Miss has told you, and you were doing yoga, I guess, this morning with the AD. Ole Miss has told you, like, we need an answer. Is that true? And how are you handling it all with the team with what's currently taking place?
Yeah, that's absolutely not true. There's been no ultimatum, anything like that at all. And so I don't know where that came from, like a lot of stuff that comes out there. Like I said, man, we're having a blast. I love it here. I mean, our running back sitting right over here. Come on over. And it just couldn't be better. Like I say,
lies. Anyway, I'm not buying it. Smitty, he never said I'm staying. And then when he got on the show, right out the gate, right when we ended our show, he got on the show and he said, oh, man, I just got out the yoga room with our AD. He mentioned that on purpose. Like,
come on. Yeah,
he knows what he's doing. Lane's playing with everybody. Lane wants to have the last laugh, AJ. That's
had
what
his running back ready to hop on. He had everything in position.
Yeah. Listen, where there's smoke, there's fire. There's been too many reports, too many people that are trusted from a reporting standpoint that have come out with this now and said they heard the same thing. It's not. I don't think it's just coming out of the blue and out of nowhere. I think he's probably trying to save face a little bit, which on his part you got to do. But I mean, there has been a trolling effect from Lane. Lane is known to do this. Lane has. I mean, how many times has Lane tweeted "Roll Tide" while he's the head coach of Ole Miss, right? And you're sitting here tweeting about other schools like. I mean, hell, I'm all for it because I'm a Bama dude. But at the same time, like, he does those things. So is he probably saying that to save face? And if he does move, he can say, listen, they never offered me that. And then it's a he said, she said type of deal and who people believe. But listen, I think this is coming out into the public for a reason. And people aren't just saying it.
And I think Urban Meyer came out yesterday and was like saying the same shit. Like Florida looks like the destination and all the history with the, his ex and all that shit, man. Listen, I don't know. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in Ole Miss. But I do know this. I love Oxford and all. But let's just be honest. It's a shithole. So anyway, he's not staying there very long. But man, he loves the water. And AJ, man.
You always say the water. It's always the water.
What?
It always comes back down to the water, homie. He loves the water.
I mean, that's boats.
Hose. What you say yesterday?
Like, huh?
Yesterday you said what? You said you had a crazy intro.
You
said something about Lane. What'd you say? You said he trade bitches. What'd you say? You said something. I don't know. You said something. I can't remember.
Yeah, he changed his lane. He changed his lane, changes bitches, changes schools. Like, I'm just saying. But anyway, AJ, man, go handle your business. Glad you came on. We'll see you next week, man. And roll Tide.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, boys. I'll be back full time next week.
Appreciate you, brother.
We'll see
you. All right, bro. Later.
Shout out to your driver.
Shout out to Nick. So anyway, Smitty, I'm just saying, man, a lot going on.
Shout out to Lane, though. I don't know Lane, so like, shout out to Lane.
Shout out to him.
Like, didn't he write the what's it called, the foreword or whatever in your book? Like he put the whole. So y'all down there like y'all twins. Like what they say, the kids say, y'all twinning them. Like y'all locked in. Huh?
Thought we was. Anyway, and listen, man, a lot going on.
Dang, he stabbed you in the back?
Huh?
He stabbed you in the back? Huh?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. But anyway, I'm not the one to fuck with no more, though.
One of my favorite phrases that you always say is like, don't be surprised when you get stabbed in the back. Be surprised when you turn back and see who did it.
See who's holding the knife. No, see who's holding the knife.
Same shit, though. Like, I'm saying a little different. It's the same thing.
It's different because you can see who did it. He's running, though. I want to see the guy. He's actually holding the knife.
How's he holding it, homie? Somebody holding it? Why is that the face though? Like,
who's the known guy who's caught with a knife? Mark Sanchez.
I knew what to say.
Anyway, homie.
I miss my kids. I just want to see my wife. I want to see my side piece. I want to say sorry to Fox. Sorry to all my fans. USC, the Trojans. Sorry to the Jets. Sorry to Rex Ryan. And I didn't do it. This motherfucker's crazy, homie.
And his hand stuck like this.
Your hand was it was the wrong hand, though, homie.
But it has a knife holding hand, though.
Oh, I thought he walked out the hospital holding a knife in him, though. Like he the victim. Like
he just walks around like this now, homie.
With fake blood, homie.
Like motherfucker's in a sling, but his hand's like this, though.
He ready, homie.
Anytime you fuck with him, homie, like,
what's the latest with this motherfucker? Is he in jail, homie? Like, what's?
Nah, he ain't in jail because he white Mexican, so like he's out.
He's free.
He's out. He's permission for bail and shit. So
my brother would have been locked up immediately.
Well, I would have damn near because I don't have the same like luxury that you think. So
they found Antonio Brown immediately locked his ass up as soon as he had a charge.
Well, not really. He left the country and was free for like 8 months.
He left the country though.
But then something happened where they
Mark is hanging around Cali, just loose.
Like it was a non-extradited country, I think, Dubai, and they still got him out. He lucky that he didn't. Because I was telling you, I was talking to my lawyer, this whole other case, and they were like, dog, they're lucky that motherfucker in jail for life. Because if you piss over there, you're fucking like. There's a broad threw a piece of gum on the ground. Hear about the story?
Nah,
she's doing 25 years.
They don't play over in Dubai, but they say it's like the safest country. Like they say,
fuck through it.
They say you can leave your keys in the ignition. You go run to the store. You leave your door open at your house because people know if you try to rob anything, you get your hand chopped off. Like they're not playing around.
That's what we need. That's what it used to be like. I mean, we used to be able to go to the hood and leave your shit open. Nowadays, it's fucked up. Now then I gotta come home. I gotta find you in there. I smoke you. Like, it's a lot going on nowadays.
I mean, where you live at the home, I'm gonna be real with you. You got great neighbors. They older. Like your exact neighborhood, you can leave your door open. You ain't nothing to worry about.
Anyway, it ain't your neighbors that get you.
They respect you where you like. That's what I'm saying. Like
I want to see a world where like, and I want to be the show that hosts it. Okay. Where like we actually like put you up and we actually like voila, and like we fuck you up when you do something like a woman touch a woman wrong way, touch a little boy the wrong way, do any of that weirdo shit the wrong way. I think it should be shown to the world.
It's happening in jail, but we're not seeing it. Like,
but it happens in other countries. It happens in other countries.
But it's happening in jail too.
Yeah, we need to do.
He was in prison. You know how that shit goes down, homie. Like if motherfucker get locked up for some like molesting or something like that, you know he get handled in jail. You know that.
Well, no, I know that part, but I'm just talking about like we need to publicize it so others won't do it. Because see, nobody's seeing what's happening in jail.
Gotcha.
Let's show it out here.
Yeah, but you don't want kids to see it.
I do. Actually.
What age group?
I like fucking from 3 on. I mean, here's the cold part, Smitty. Like, be honest.
Fuck, they brain up, homie.
Well, the teachers are teaching their 3-year-olds that dicks in the girls' bathrooms are okay. So why not fucking teach them that we could kill a motherfucker for throwing out some gum? Fuck them. So anyway,
what time is it?
We got a special guest, man, gonna hop on here in a second that we haven't had on in a while.
Damn. You want this chill in, or you want?
Let me see what time. But he has a very interesting story, real quick. I want to throw out there. He broke a little story that's kind of interesting, and he has a big show covering a couple teams like this. And I'm very interested in hearing what he has to say because it kind of ties in with like Dr. Jesse Morse and what he says and stuff like that. And Doc will be on tomorrow to give us our NFL injury update before tomorrow's prime Thursday night game and the weekend slate. So we'll get Doc on tomorrow. But we'll have this guy's on, and he broke a little bit of a news story earlier. And I asked him, man, I got to hear this story. You got to come on the show and be the first. Let us be the first show smoking with this story. So very interesting because you and I both have experience in the space. And I'm curious to hear this story. So we can take a quick break, Smitty, and come right back and have that special guest join us. And if you want to do that, let's do that. And then let's do that. 3 minutes. We'll be right back with a special guest.
See you soon.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. I'm saying is like, because I don't know what I'm gonna hear on the thing. I need to hear that guy. See, that's what, because I don't have no control, and I need to hear that guy because I need to know if it's a. If I hear that, I gotta go. See what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, Sheldon? Like, I gotta hear the voice. Hopefully, the captain says, "Hey, Washington Commander Sheldon, we're okay. Just hit a little bump in the road. It's all good. We'll be in Madrid here shortly. We just hit a few things. A couple birds flew past us, but you know we're okay. And let's keep on pushing. We'll get you down safely. No problems. That's just what happens here up in the sky with the friendly skies. And thank you for flying, U.S. Emirates. And we'll be seeing you here in about 10 minutes as we land over Madrid to your right, and over here to your left is blah blah blah." And then that's what I want to hear. I don't hear nothing. Or
stop. So you're a control freak.
We're okay.
So you're a control freak. Jason.
I hear that, I'm out, homie. I'm out.
Where you gonna go?
Real shit, I'm out.
Where you going, homie? You in the air. It's a wrap. Like, yeah, at that point, it's what it is. You gotta live with the results, homie. JB, I didn't know you move with like a scary energy, though, homie. Like,
what happened?
I didn't know you move with that type of energy where you don't do something because something might happen. Like, that's not the JB I know.
I didn't hear the voice though.
That's the JB I know takes chances, homie.
I'm 40,000 feet up. I'm like, I hear the voice.
But the JB I know takes chances, homie.
Hey, JB, act like you on a plane right now. What would you do?
If I heard the second voice?
Do the whole shit.
Nah, homie. If I thank you very much, commanders, for flying the friendly skies. I'm looking. I'm grabbing Sheldon. Hey, Sheldon, homie, wake up. Hey, dog, what's going on here? Who the fuck is that? Let's get ready, homie. Hey, get all the O-line and D-line. Give me the O-line and D-line for me to get me over here together, homie. We got to maybe take someone out, homie. Real shit, though. You bullshitting. I need to get the O-line, D-line together, homie. Real shit, though, right? Where y'all been, homie? I'm just saying. I need to get the O-line, D-line together, homie.
Shout out to Harvey. Harvey says $50. He said, JB about to get y'all canceled. LOL.
I don't know what that means.
He's got us canceled 100 times. I've been on the show. So
I'm just saying, homie. Listen, bottom line is I would respect the captain for getting on and saying, hey, we dropped 30,000 feet in 7 seconds. We apologize. We're okay, though. So when did they come on and say we dropped just suddenly like this out of the screen?
They never said nothing.
Nothing. They just.
So you just landed normal. You landed normal and everything was fine.
This was in the middle of the flight, JB. I'm sleep. I'm sleep like this. Look, I said, it's one of them. Like you just popped up.
He still had 7 hours left for the flight.
You feel me?
After that,
nobody said shit for 7 more hours. I'm sorry. No offense to y'all. I'm getting up. I'm asking some questions.
Who you gonna ask, JB?
Who you gonna ask?
Stewardess, excuse me. What the fuck just happened? I want to know something. Hey, can you talk to the fucking can I see the captain? Can I actually see the motherfucker? I need to see it. Now, at that point, Smitty, I need to put eyes on you. Because I got to know who the fuck's in the cockpit at this point. No?
So you going to walk through the cockpit, open up the little shit, and then see the co-pilot and the main pilot, and what you going to say to him?
Turn around.
So you turn around, and once you see it's a white man, then what? You good?
Thank you. Yeah. That shit's hilarious. I was just watching other little clips of shit. People be clipping, and we got some crazy shit out there.
People really clip our show, homie. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, mostly whites.
But that's when you know your show big when the young folks are clipping it and you're just seeing it randomly. Like, we got multiple clips that just be trending. That's not even from our page. That people just went and did themselves. It's crazy, homie.
Joe, you're wrong, Joe. So stop guessing, Joe. You've been wrong the whole time. Chemtrails are real. Chemtrails are real, Joe. Fucking, fucking, what's the name? Not leaving Arizona State. Fuck.
He said, damn it. He ruined his morning.
AJ McCarthy's shitty, like I said. Vikings are shitty, like I said. Joe, you're batting 0 for a fucking 1,000 since last year's show.
But shout out to Joe Core for throwing that football, man. You do got an arm on you.
For what?
Remember that video we showed when he threw the football?
Yeah. Bailey, you got that video I sent you on Sunday. It's about to be time to pull out the fucking archive because we got 2 minutes before our next guest. I'll send it to you what I was talking about. The one on Sunday, I sent it to you directly. Let's see.
Who's texting us?
We should go to this. Whatever it is, I'm not opening it.
Probably something weird.
I'm not opening it because it's Sean King and he's like I got him a gig, Smitty.
Oh, it's a cigar situation.
But I got him a gig though.
Cigar, drinks, and hoes. It's gonna be like out in Newport, I guess. You got him a gig?
Yeah.
What gig is that?
Sean King's gonna be on Whitlock from now on.
Like moving forward?
Yeah.
That's dope.
But I told Whitlock if he's not on our show, then I got a problem, fundamental problem with you now.
If Sean's not on our show, I got you.
Yeah. So I just want to let the world know that's what I've told them.
Look at this. So I flip this to L2, and then I bring this to 1, and fire. Now look at that. 4, fire. 6, 8, fire. 9, fire.
Yeah, I mean, we've been knowing about this. I mean, you didn't really like.
Joe Accord says fake.
No, we've been knowing about cloud seeding.
No. Joe Accord said chemtrails are fake, homie.
Well, that's cloud seeding. We've been knowing about that.
Yeah. Well, Joe Accord doesn't.
Joe said, "Do you want him to explain the truth about that video?" So he'll bring it out right now.
No, I don't.
Joe really is smart with the weather shit, though. Like the fact that he responded that quick, that means he knows exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah, he has his See, the thing is,
look,
he has his conspiracies.
He said cloud seeding is different, you bozo. I ain't heard bozo in a minute. I'm gonna start calling you a bozo.
I don't know if Joe understands the difference between contrails and chemtrails and then cloud seeding and all the different things that are going on.
I think you do, though.
Bottom line is, Smitty, are we being polluted in our skies by ourselves? Yes or no?
I don't know. And we'll never know. Only thing we'll do is we'll have conspiracies, we'll guess, we'll research whatever that they have available for us to research, and we'll come up with our own opinions. At the end of the day, I'm gonna wake up every day. I'm gonna thank God for waking me up. I'm gonna try to be a better person today than I was yesterday. I'm gonna try to give back any way that I can, and I'm gonna control what I can control. If they are putting shit in the air, there's nothing you nor I can do about it. Unfortunately,
can
what? Sign a petition, homie? You gonna sit outside of Ralph's and get signatures? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I was thinking something totally different. But anyway,
what you thinking?
I got something I can.
You ain't got enough. You ain't.
Yeah. Huh?
You ain't got more power than the government, homie.
No. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying there's something I can do when I see that particular one over my house. Is what I'm saying.
You ain't got that, homie. Like I respectfully, I like you ain't. You talking like you got that. You ain't got that. You ain't got that. That's it. Come on, stop. See, this is the type of shit that make us argue because I know you're real. You ain't got that. You ain't got the bazooka. Like that's the James Bond that can track it, and you ain't got that, homie. You can't even get that out. Like you a civilian, huh?
Anyway, man, let's move on before our guest jumps in, Smitty.
Show me that, yeah.
I gotta kill you if I tell you that. Mike Tomlin, Smitty, on his message to Jalen Ramsey. Take a listen. This is a great soundbite.
You know, I have no message if someone spits in your face. Do what comes natural.
How do you
Fucking stand on business. Love it. We need more coaches like it.
I won. I love it. It's amazing.
I got a cigar in my hand. We need more coaches like him. That's why I love Mike Tomlin, though.
He's a real one.
So, like, that's all I'm saying. He's a top 5 coach for a reason.
Yep.
Get him out of Pittsburgh. Fucking fanboys are unbelievable, man. Who you gonna get? Who you gonna get? Who you gonna get to replace him?
Right. Mike Bedario on me. Stop.
Fuck, man.
My man said, I have no message. Do what comes natural.
Because spitting in the face is just like getting slapped. You have to respond.
Yep.
You have to respond. I mean, like one day when I slapped the shit out of Smitty, he's going to have to respond. I hope he responds because then I would be like, wait, what's up?
And then like me, like I highly, highly, highly advise you not to attempt that. But in the event that it did happen, like I would respond, and I would respond in such a way that we probably wouldn't be able to do the show together no more. Like it would be that much of a response, you know. So, you know, to your point, I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, you're right.
But you wouldn't get up from my slap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, have you seen the gay movie Red?
Never even heard of it.
It's The Rock. He's like Santa's.
Oh, it's called Red Notice.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it The Rock and Kevin Hart?
No.
Oh, no. It's The Rock and it's the white dude from Red Notice. Ain't it on Netflix?
No, it's called Red, homie. It's about Red is Santa Claus.
Oh, I ain't seen that.
I get Red One. The Red One. Red One.
With Ryan Reynolds?
No. It's brand new. Or it's I don't know if it's new or what.
Oh, no, I ain't seen that. I don't watch holidays. Like for me, around the holidays, I watch like Friday After Next. I watch like shit like that. I don't watch like
BPS.
I don't watch soft. I don't watch like soft shit. Nah.
Well, no. This
Bad
one, yeah.
Santa, I watch Bad Santa, shit like that.
Yeah, this shit right here. I don't even. It's fucking Lucy Liu, and I rubbed a few out to her one day, and then
She's still kind of cool.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons. I have no idea who he is, and then
Chris Evans.
Who's Chris Evans? Santa?
No, I think it's the white dude next to Santa.
Oh, then J.K. Simmons is Santa?
I think so. Yeah.
Nah. The names are over the people.
No, it's not. I know Chris Evans. That's Chris. Chris Evans was fucking. He's one of the Marvel characters. I know Chris Evans by face.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know who fucking
J.K. Simmons is old boy.
Let me see.
You know who plays Santa? You know who he is. He's been in everything. The guy's been in everything.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, a bad boy. Yeah. Spider-Man, accountant. He been in a lot of shit.
Yeah, everything. So. Yeah, I never knew his name was J.K. Simmons. I just knew him for the guy from fucking all the like weird movies that come out. But here's the crazy part. They gave this up, of course. But I was there as man, and I was watching it. I was like, damn, what is this you got on? And she proceeded to tell me, and then another woke fucking Christmas movie. But anyway, it's all right.
This is a very random thing. Like it's interesting how your brain works. Like when you die. Can you please like allow the doctors to like study it? Because I don't know how the hell we get to the red one. We were over here talking about real shit, and in your brain, have you seen this movie by The Rock, Red? Like what? Like where did that come from?
Well, there was contact. We were talking about something prior to that had to do with this.
What were we talking about?
You said Christmas. We were talking about Christmas movies.
I don't think I did. I don't think we brought up Christmas until you brought this up.
You have no idea what we were talking about. So now I got you though. Because now you don't have no idea what I was talking about.
You do this often, bro. Like I'm concerned about you. Like you got the high level of ADHD. Like whatever that is, you got the highest level. Like me and you was like on a mission to like do some real serious shit, a robbery, or we have to go handle another gang or whatever. I'm concerned in the middle of the shit, you will forget the task. You like, hold on, Smitty, I'm gonna go get me a sandwich real quick. Like what the fuck? We're about to go handle these mother. They right there. Like you just weird, like it's your brain crack. You lose focus like this. Like it's really interesting, homie. I don't know how you do it.
I don't lose focus. I have so many focuses because I'm a special cat. Like you're not built like this. Like there's not a really. I'm pretty much one-on-one. Here's the crazy part. I went to DXL yesterday, and I needed to get some new. I had to do something. I had to do a fake because I'm not going to let Sean King get his shit ate by my dog and not repay for his shit. I'm that person.
Out of fairness.
So I went to DXL, found his flip-flops that he liked, a fucking $150. I was like, fuck. But anyway, I had to fork it over. And then take it out of his check, though. And then I was like, all right, so it was BPS. I still owe him, though. Like, but that's BPS, though.
Right.
But anyway, I get it done. What to up? Crazy part of this story, Smitty. A cat that said he was a hater came up to me. What? He said I blocked him on Twitter years ago.
No, he didn't.
And he told me I was right.
For blocking him?
He said I was right. He's like, JV, you're right. I just want to be honest. I don't want no smoke. He said I was right. I talk shit online, but you're a real one. I appreciate you. I said, yeah, exactly. Another bitch in public that thinks he's on Twitter and wants to bow down. Yeah.
Who was it?
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. A mixed cat, too. Look fucking Haitian.
It's funny. I went to a sandwich spot yesterday, Ghost Sando, and a guy walked up to me, like an older white guy, probably in his 40s. I think his name was Ryan or Brian. Said, Big Smitty. I said, what's up? He said, hey, man, I watch the show every single day.
You got to get good at this, Smitty. I'm going to be honest. Fairness, before you finish the story, you got to get better at this.
What?
You don't respond, homie. Don't even move your head.
So when they say my name, don't look.
Yeah, you got to get good at that. See, I've mastered that part of it because I get called everywhere, and I just keep going, homie. Because if you turn around, you never know. That motherfucker, then Mike Sanchez might be there. See what I'm saying? So you got to play it all. At least give yourself a chance so they hesitate because they don't know if it's you. Because right away, hey, then you opening yourself up.
I hear you. I hear you.
Give
But
yourself
in the event that he has some moments,
give yourself a few more steps. Yeah, but give yourself. But maybe he got it on you, and he's a little bit away from you. You're not gonna move that. You're not gonna fucking matrix on me.
Around and get him out of there.
So like, give yourself a few steps. All I'm saying, it's like I need to teach a class about hood mentality and how you get out of situations. Like, stop pulling right behind me like this, Car.
Yeah.
Because I got the homies that's gonna come out of the back. Leave yourself some leeway.
Yeah.
Park far away from the store. Don't park right near the store, because if you got to get away and go do some shit, you're not going to get right in the car right by the store. They see you. Get out in the parking lot at Costco, homie. And then don't park right next to a car. If you have to, take a picture of their license plate. So when you come back and your car's dinged up, you know that it was that car. But I've been teaching this for a long time. A lot of people don't want to listen, but I'm going to do it in my next book. But anyway.
I wasn't in the hood, though, so I wasn't really like.
Go ahead. Tell me the sandwich story that the guy recognized you because you were on my show. Go ahead.
Well, it's not your show. It's our show. It's Coach JB Show with Big Smitty, which means it's hosted by us. You are the main host and the main face from it. We all acknowledge that, but it's with Big Smitty. So it's our show, number one. Number two, there is no story. I was getting me a sandwich for me and my wife before I got from the airport. The white dude was there. He walked up to me. He's a huge fan of mine. He walked up to me. He said, I watch you every single day on the show. I said, what's your name? I think it was Ryan or Brian. If you're in the chat right now, man, like, respond and let me know so I can make sure I shout you out. And that was that. He walked on, went on with his business. I've been getting this shit for years, so like, it's not a big deal to me. I was getting the same shit when I was on Speak for Yourself. I would go to Rams games, Chargers game. Everybody, it's Darnell. Like, that was my theme song. And so, like, this has been happening to me for years. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. It's cool to see this show's growth. Like, I've been on shows that got hundreds of thousands of views daily, right? And I've done that. I've built that. I've been a part of that. Now we're on something new that we built from the ground up. Something that when I joined the show, we had 25,000 subscribers. Now we over 80. So it feels good to like start something at the very beginning, basically, and see it build and grow to a point to where we're getting recognition globally. So that's all it is.
What is that globally?
No, we got fans here that's not from America. That's not in America.
I know.
We're proving that.
I know. They watch me on Netflix.
All around the country, all different around the world, all that shit, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Let me break this down for you real quick. I'll be in a hood near you for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I signed a deal yesterday. It's something else. It had nothing to do with you. It's something.
Ain't that really show moving forward? We ain't signing shit unless we both putting eyes on it.
But it could be something for both of us involved because I'm gonna go on some shows.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of paying me for it,
mm-hmm.
they're gonna donate to a charity for me, and it's a charity that I know where the money goes, and it's for toy drives for Compton and Watts. So I'm gonna go give out the toys, and I'm having the shows that I'm going on give me $1,000 a show for the toy drive, and I'm gonna go. Me and Marcellus, a couple others, we're gonna go to the hood, and we're gonna hand out the toys for the Christmas holidays. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do because that's what I do every year. Smitty, let's dive into something real quick. We got a special guest we haven't had on for a while. We weren't this big of a show. His show's damn near through the roof as well. He got like plaques and shit now, and big time guy. He's too big for us sometime now.
Yeah, and, years.
And he's gonna walk the walk and talk the talk the way he used to do.
Oh, don't tell me he better not be walking. He better not be walking when he come on this camera.
That's what he's known for on this show. 5 years ago, before Smitty was even like in his diapers. So our main man, Dallas, straight from Dallas, Philadelphia's own, covers the 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Chase Sr. joins the show. Yeah!
What's going on, Chase?
Old school.
I'm never too big time. You asked me to come on. I come on right away on short notice. Come on now.
I ain't seen Chase in 10 years, man. How you doing?
You do.
I'm good. Hope you guys are well.
Hell, man. Hey, so I seen a story you dropped, man. I'm like, hold on. Let's be the first one to get Chase on the show, man. All right, break this down because I didn't have Dr. Jesse Morris on today breaking down NFL injuries. You were the one that broke some NFL injury news. What's going on in San Francisco?
Yeah, so since Kyle Shanahan took over in 2017, the Niners have been one of the most injured teams in football. They've lost more than 2,000 games as far as games that players have missed. And so this has been a really big issue for the Niners for several years now. I mean, Kyle Shanahan has been with San Francisco since 2017, as I said. And every year since then, they have been top 10 in injury rate, with the exception of 2023. Obviously, football is a physical game. Obviously, injuries can come down to bad luck. But when there's a sample size that is this long, this vast, this concerning, I think it's fair to question anything. And it doesn't just come down to football being a contact sport. And so I spoke with somebody yesterday, and we were just talking football for a long time. And this person was an athletic trainer for multiple NFL teams. And we got to talking about the Niners' injury problems because it's a huge topic of conversation among the fan base. And obviously I cover the Niners and do a daily show. So I was like, what do you think about this Niners injury trend? It really is crazy. And he said that with his experience in the NFL, he obviously knows a lot of strength and conditioning coaches, athletic trainers across the league. And it's very well known in NFL circles that with what the Niners do from a physical therapy standpoint, weightlifting, weight training standpoint, and with their strength and conditioning staff, what they do as far as their philosophies, what they teach, what they implement players is different than a lot of the other teams across the NFL. And you think about injuries like Fred Warner, when he gets rolled up on, breaks his ankle. That's obviously a bad luck injury, but the Niners have also had, over time, a ton of soft tissue injuries. And that can be a byproduct of strength and conditioning practices, how they weight train, and some of the philosophies that they have as a strength and conditioning. So it was just something that kind of came about in the conversation that I was having with this person. And I thought it was interesting, and I just wanted to pass it along because the injury problems are fucking insane for San Francisco.
So hold on, Smitty, before you go, he broke down some stuff that he said that I don't know if he touched on just now, but on Chase's post earlier, he basically was like, hey, the rest of the league kind of is all in on the same sort of step-by-step program. 49ers are the only one that is completely different than the rest of the NFL is how they approach the weight room, off-season conditioning, OTAs, etc. Is that kind of right, Chase?
I mean, Smitty, you know from being a player, and JB, you know because you've been the head of programs, that like when it comes to strength and conditioning, weight training, and all that stuff, it's very technical. And you can get like really nerdy with some of the nuances, right? And so every strength and conditioning coach and staff will have different beliefs. They'll have different philosophies. They'll have different techniques. And so it's not to say that what Destin Little, who has been with the team for 6 years, and in those 6 years they've been hurt a lot, what he's doing is wrong. It is just a lot different than what other teams across the NFL do. And this is a conversation that a lot of people who are in these circles, as far as PTs, strength and conditioning coaches, kind of understand and know that what the Niners do, it's their way. And how they go about it is a little bit different than what some other teams do. So that's basically like the conversation and the gist of what we talked about.
Damn, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Dynamic.
Yeah. But I mean, you guys know from, being guys who cover the NFL and talk about the NFL from a large point of view. You're talking about all 32 teams. You guys know that these injury problems that the Niners have are absolutely insane. Like, no team has been more injured over the course of a long period of time than the Niners. And we're talking soft tissue injuries. We're talking a full scale of different ailments that obviously they suffer from. Now, it's not just one thing, right? I just pass this along because I do think that strength and conditioning can lead to some of these soft tissue injuries. Calf issues, hamstring issues. The Niners have so many hamstring problems. But it can also come down to style of play. Kyle Shanahan runs a lot of outside zone. He runs a lot of power. They play a physical brand of football. The Niners train in a way that is harder than other teams. They're known for having these really physical practices on Thursdays. And this year, I think 8 players have gotten hurt during these padded practices on Thursdays. And they really take a lot of pride in the physical nature in which they play with. So obviously that is a part of that as well. But when you're suffering from all these soft tissue injuries over time, like that, I think can be pinpointed to some of the strength and conditioning practices and how they train. They're also known for like having different stretching techniques. You watch some of their joint practices, other teams will do traditional stretching. The Niners go about their stretching techniques where they're trying to activate fast twitch muscles. And I think it's called hyperactive stretching as compared to, you're on the ground, you're stretching your hamstrings, some of the traditional things that, are very commonplace in practice.
Dynamic warm-up.
stretching.
Yeah, dynamic warm-ups. Yes, that's the term.
Here's the issue. Here's the thing that I'm finding fascinating. So when I saw your post, I reached out to a buddy of mine that does this analytical shit on other teams or players that leave certain teams and go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like 86% of those players they dumped in the offseason last year are healthy and playing at their new place.
Yeah, Talanoa Hufanga, he's healthy. Charvarius Ward, he's healthy. Dre Greenlaw had a lot of injury problems. He's back healthy now. Aaron Banks has gone to the Packers. He's missed a lot of time, the left guard. And so obviously it's going to be a little bit of a mixed bag. But the numbers show top 10 in injury rate every year since 2017, outside of 2023. Kyle Shanahan, more than 2,000 games lost for his players since 2017. That's the most in the NFL. And some people will say, well, they have changed their training staff. They really haven't much since Shanahan's been here. This Dustin Little guy, he's been there for 6 years now. And so a lot of the injuries have happened within that 6-year time frame. And again, some people might be boomers and say, it's football, it's physical. Yeah, obviously some of it is going to come down to bad luck. Fred Warner snaps his ankle. You can't prevent. But ACL tears, that can come down to how you train, how you weight lift, and some of the techniques within that, which is what I talked about with this source.
Chase, before you get out of here, I know you cover the Eagles as well. I go on Dan Celio's show a couple times, and he's a big like Jalen Hurts, guy that says they're winning in spite of him, not because of him. I'm on that kind of the train too. But he's a winner though. God damn it, he's got the it factor at the end of the day. And this is the most interesting team I've seen in a long time. They continue to win despite all the bullshit and the division. It seems like on that roster. Where are you at with this Eagles team? And the fact they didn't trade AJ, they kept him. Obviously, he's shared his disgruntled viewpoints. Are you seeing a team that can still go win another Super Bowl, or are you seeing that this is eventually going to implode?
Well, JB, I think you and I are on this. Like, not everything is in a vacuum, right? There can be multiple reasons why there are issues with something, but in the social media era, everybody wants to say, it's Jalen Hurts, it's the offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo. I think there's a multitude of factors here. I do think they can win another Super Bowl because I think their defense is special. I think they're more talented. I think they're deeper than the team last year. And right now, they're playing exceptional football. Like Jalen Phillips has really helped to elevate the pass rush. Their linebacking core with Nakobe Dean back is incredible. Their secondary with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, who are both playing like all pros, they're great. As far as the offensive problems, there's a lot. I think it's scheme. I think it's play calling. I think it's play sequencing. I think it's a lack of play calling rhythm. I think it's philosophy. They run the most hitch routes in the NFL. They don't target the middle area of the field. I also think that they have a philosophy, Sirianni and Hurts, where they err on the side of being conservative because it works. They are 40-2 under Nick Sirianni when they win the turnover battle. 40-2. In the NFL, you win about 80% of games when you win the turnover battle. And so when they get into the playoffs, sometimes they have offensive performances that are clunky, but they have caught fire in the biggest of games because I think they open up the playbook a little bit more. But look, Saquon Barkley, his average yards before contact this year is down a full yard from last year. And so that tells me that this offensive line is getting pushed back. And when you watch the tape, Saquon's getting these carries, and he's getting contacted immediately. So it's an offensive line problem. Look, A.J. Brown, sometimes in one-on-ones, when you're special, you got to win. He's not winning as much. Hurts struggling at times. But at the same time, too, the guy has 23 touchdowns and 1 pick this year, two total turnovers. So what they're doing is working, but it's definitely interesting.
Hey, let me ask you this as you walk into work here, and make sure on the ticker you guys follow Chase and everything he does, man. He does a great job for both the Niners and the Eagles. Let me ask you one thing. Who's backing up? Who's replacing Lane, and how significant of a loss is that going to be?
Oh, huge loss. Their winning percentage with him since he got drafted, I think, is 66, 67%. Their winning percentage without him is like 38%. So Fred Johnson will be his backup. He's played a lot in the jumbo package when they go 6 offensive linemen and they go under center. That's opened up some things in the pass and run game. But yeah, it's a huge loss because he's arguably the best right tackle in the history of the league.
No doubt. Chase, man, I can't thank you enough for hopping in, old school style, man, and insight, man. And if you ever need me, let me know, man. And we'll have to have you on again before the season ends.
He ain't gonna need you
for sure. Always a blast coming on.
All right, Chase, appreciate you, brother. Peace.
Yep.
Chase Senior, man, covers the Niners and the Eagles. Does a great job, man. Knows all the insights.
Love Chase, man. Love Chase. Inside school. It's something about that walk that just makes it feel like reminds you just of the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Beginning way before you. Yeah. Here's the thing, Smitty. That's crazy Niners story though. Like I didn't know any of that. I would never even have looked into it. All I say is he's overrated. Shanahan, that is. Maybe this is why. One of the reasons why he can't get it done. Just saying. Like they're always there. They're always there. Like can't get over the hump. Can't get over the hump.
There's got to be something, like you said, like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing, expecting different results. These guys continue to be top of the league in injuries. It has to be something. I don't know who to blame, but I mean, Chase broke it down. I mean, you got to at least look into every situation, and strength and conditioning obviously is a big piece. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. I didn't even know, like, listen, I'm old school and all that shit, but I'm also going to evolve with the times as far as my players' bodies.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Like, static stretching is what we cost. That shit has been dead for fucking 20 years.
Yeah, we ain't did static stretching in a minute. Yeah.
So, like, you never just.
We've been doing dynamic stretching since I was in high school. Like, dynamic. You know, trying to get that blood flow going and do hamstring kicks and all that. Yeah.
And I've sat down with some legitimate guys because I ran the weight room, Smitty, just from the asshole aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a weight room guy by trade. Like, I'm not a guy that knows all the fucking ins and outs. All I wanted to do was instill the discipline and the asshole. Yeah, I wanted to be the guy that led the weight room as the head coach. I think when the head coach is in the weight room, it matters. It's different. It changes the attention to detail by your players and your staff.
Yeah.
So I was the one that ran the weight room. So I didn't want to be ignorant to it. So I wanted to go and fucking learn a lot. So I knew a guy that has been the trainer and the head strength conditioning guy for the Tampa Bay Lightning for a long time in the NHL. He's also been in football for a long time. And I took what he does and I ran it, like as far as like percentage in weights, as far as what we did lift wise. He was a very simple guy. 4 sets of 6, dog. Like fucking just change the percentages. 4 sets of 6 though. That's all we did. Everything. Squat, deadlift, power clean, hang clean. Everything we did was 4 of 6. And so and then we just but then the days change though, like 4 of 6 of 80% of your max, it changes, right? So it's harder days and shit. Anyway, we did that. And dog, everything he taught me and showed me and just science-based, why he's a science guy, you can't stretch a fucking cold body.
Yeah.
You cannot static stretch a cold body. That is when you're getting pulled hammies, quads, and soft tissue. You need to get a cold body warm by dynamic warm-up. High knees, quick, feet, get going. So, like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, who the fuck this old school stretch? Like, did you ever see a cheetah stretch and go get some pussy?
Nah.
He just caught that motherfucker. He caught the rabbit. He caught the rabbit. Full speed, go.
Our warm-up would be damn near as hard as a damn workout at Ball State. Like, I'd be fucking sweat. I'm like, damn, all right, coach. Like, we do a fucking 25-minute warm-up and then, all right, hit the gym. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm tired now. We did sprints and fucking we did high knees and fucking, like, we all type of shit going on.
So I learned, though, I thought it was just dynamic warm-up, you're done. But then the static stretch has become, the new science has become, this was years ago, turned into post-practice partner stretching.
Yeah, at the end you stretch, you yell with your partner, get your neck going.
Resist it.
With the neck. Look, these right here with the pressure.
Hold the knee and work the knee back.
That type of shit. Roll, we got all that shit, yeah.
Yeah,
and
so
we had
anyway.
some too where like I think Coach Philly called it like corrections or something like that, where each player had like specific little weaknesses, right? Like you might have a guy who got stiff hips, so at the end he'll do shit on the hurdles to get his hips loose. Or me, I had shoulder issues. He'll have me like with the certain shit on the ground doing. Everybody had their own little shit they have to do at the end of the workout, you know. So
yeah, we did that too. We call it reminders. Yep.
Yeah. So.
But anyway,
shout out to Coach Philly. I think Coach Philly's is he at Duke right now? I think he's at Duke. He's a great coach, great strength coach.
Yeah. But shout out to the real strength coaches out there, man. The Niners guy. I'm not blaming the Niners guy because I don't know. And it could be just a hell of a coincidence. It could be just the worst possible fucking coincidence in the history of football. I don't know. But 2,000 injuries since Mike Shanahan's got there seems a little bit crazy to me.
He's at 2,000 injuries or 2,000 games missed. And I know that sounds crazy.
Sorry, 2,000 games missed by injuries.
By the players. Yeah. So,
you know.
Yeah. Anyway, who knows? Shout out to the Niners. They're still winning. And that's why he's a hell of a head coach. Because no matter who's out there, they're finding ways to win, homie. Anyway, let's get to this rundown right here, man. Next topic, the white running back, your guy. Cam Skattebo is getting heat for his ringside scuffle, we'll call it, on Monday Night Raw, man. And he responded to all the noise. So this is him right here. He's at WWE, whatever. He got, front row tickets and seats. And everybody knows he's dealing with a recovery with an injury, but he pushed the guy and they made a big deal about it. But anyway, he responded saying, hey, honestly, if you don't like that I'm having a good time while dealing with a tough time, then just go ahead and unfollow and casually move on. I'm not able to play football and have the fun I've been having my whole life. So I'm doing things outside the box, trying to find stuff to keep me happy. Enjoy the rest of y'all's week and just don't talk about me if you don't have nothing nice to say. So what's your take there?
I actually reached out to him. We've talked, and I said, man, I got to get you on the show. And he said, hopefully, coach, next week, I'd love to come on. So hopefully we can get him on the show next week. Here's the issue that I think he's facing more backlash because of the injury that he just suffered. And then what I've heard is the people that they're saying, dog, you actually got pushed regardless if it's fake, we know. But like you're still like brand new recovery mode. Like something happens and you fuck around and fuck that up again, it's a bad look.
Right.
That's what I think. I'm all for what he says. He's a Cali kid, so we don't give a fuck. But at the same time, you got to be smart too, right? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Yeah, be smart. Just make sure you don't want to do anything that's going to set you back any further in your recovery process. But other than that, yeah, I'm with you. Go have fun, man. Like, go have fun. I've been injured. Like, that shit sucks. Like, when you can't go out there and do what you love to do. Like, I remember being in my fucking room miserable, like going through it, tears, all type of shit. Because it's like you put so much time and effort into it, and then like just one play, one moment just takes it away, and you just sitting here and you can't do nothing about it. As a man, most real men, we are solution based, right? So like when there's a problem, you're trying to find the instant solution, find the best way to make the situation go away, make it better. But with the injury, you got to sit in it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's a long process, and that shit can be tough. So why y'all want them to sit around and just be miserable all day? No, let them go out here, have fun. But to JB's point, still be smart while you're doing it. So I like Skattebo. He's a real one. He's always himself. I don't have no problem with him.
Danny said, wrestling is real, y'all fake.
Okay. Listen, I was a huge WWE fan and usually WWF fan growing up. I got around age 13, 14, and it just got too predictable for me. But I always keep my eye to it, though, even now. If you've never been to like a wrestling thing, JB, I would still say before you die, just go. It's still fun. Like, it's a fun environment is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a bit gay for me, but I get it. Like, I grew up in it, but then I knew when I found, when you're a little kid, it's kind of like Santa Claus to me. You know what I'm saying? I
heard you saying.
I found out that
Santa Claus is real though, so I don't know what that line meant.
When I found out Santa was fake, and then
don't say that. We got kids watching this show, and Christmas is right around the corner. Do not be that guy. Do not be that guy.
We get age restricted, so there's no kids watching it.
Shit, we got 12-year-olds watching the show all the time.
Number two is when I caught my pops taking the money for the tooth thing. I caught it. I woke up and caught it. He stole the money. Fairy? Yeah, I was like, Dad, you're not the tooth fairy? And he put the money. I saw him putting the money under the pillow.
Ah, dang, man. He wasn't smooth enough with it. Damn, I ain't never caught my parents with it.
Yeah, but my dad also ripped my teeth out with the string on the door.
Everybody do that. That's like
you
not
never
tough.
did that.
You're not tough. Everybody put their teeth out.
You never did that.
Man,
and then
hell, people did that in my family, homie. I'm a gangster. I would have yanked my shit out myself. I didn't have to have my daddy do it.
I use pliers. And then here's the other part. So when I found out about wrestling, I equated to Tooth Fairy and Santa. When they told me it was fake, I said, "What? The Road Warriors are not real fighters? Roddy Piper and Sergeant Slaughter and Andre the Giant aren't really fighting?" And I fucking lost it. I never watched it again, homie.
It broke you?
Broke me like Santa, homie. Yeah.
But I'll say this though, in fairness to the wrestlers, these are real athletes. They have real injuries. They do work out. They are really jumping from the top of the fucking cage and doing flips and going through tables. So it is real. But yeah, they're acting when they're getting hit. They're not fucking reacting. They're not really punching fully. But these motherfuckers are, even though you're letting them do it, you're getting slammed. That shit don't feel good. I know I've had wrestlers who I spoke to and have on my podcast like that. Best believe these motherfuckers leave those fucking matches fucked up, bruised up, sprained. But yes, it's not UFC, of course, but these are some really good athletes. So I do want to
freaks. They're freaks of nature.
I do want to Jeff Hardy, the fucking backflips he's done from the top of the cage. These motherfuckers are crazy. So I do want to still respect their craft.
Well, yeah. They also, a lot of them played football.
Yeah, a lot of them are former. Yep, 100%.
So we got
the biggest wrestler of all time. Fucking play football at the U.
Take a
fucking
listen.
Goldberg.
Take a listen to this wrestler talking about football.
What?
I tell you what, it was a drastic improvement. For a lifelong diehard Cowboy fan, it was just enough for us to hang on to and well, maybe, But that defense was we hadn't seen that kind of defense all year long, and and we just need. Seriously, with the numbers that Dak and the offense are putting up, if we can get the defense to play that kind of football, they might be in the conversation for the playoffs at the end of the year. As a diehard Cowboy fan, that seems like a recurring theme every year, but we got to hang on to our star.
Hey man, shout out to the Undertaker, homie. That's my God. It's my era legend.
I don't know who that is.
This man was undefeated in WrestleManias until I think it's last year. They finally let him take an L. I think his overall record in WrestleMania was 22-2 or something like that. He's an OG. Fought in your era. Yeah, that's the sound. That's the sound, bad boy, baby. Fought in your era. Fought in my. I used to be scared when I was a kid of Undertaker. The Undertaker used to come out there really fucking dark, motherfucker. All the lights go out and they come back on. He pop up. You knock him out. He pass out. He sit up. And then you had the badass Undertaker. That was the new version when he came out came out on the motorcycle bike, had the fucking American flag, the American badass. There's different versions, different characters, plots of the Undertaker. Legendary wrestler, all-time great right here. Arguably Mount Rushmore, arguably.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him. Shout out to him though.
You're not a real wrestler fan if you don't know Undertaker.
Shout out to him, I guess.
Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stop playing, homie. What are you talking about? Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. These are legends, homie. What are you talking about?
I told you I stopped watching.
The Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys. What are we talking about, homie?
Never heard of them.
Goldberg, Sting.
But I never watched them.
You pissing me off a little bit.
I'm just telling you, I stopped watching when fucking Andre the Giant died and Road Warriors and Kamala the Giant and all those guys, dog.
So when Bailey brings up the Dudley Boy pictures when he's showcasing you and Sean King, you have no idea who those guys are.
The who?
The Dudley brothers.
I never heard of them.
You pissing me off, homie. You pissing me off. I keep going with the show.
I know Superfly Snuka and
so you don't know who these guys are.
I've never seen those guys.
One of the greatest tag teams of all time. The white boy, Bubba Ray, looks at Devon Dudley and say, "Get the table." Devon jumps out the ring, go under the ring, grabs the table, brings it in there, and they do this fucking thing where they slam a motherfucker through a table, homie. Gangster.
I
You
never
see the
seen
shirt straight out of Dudleyville, straight out of Compton, straight out of Dudleyville. Like these motherfuckers are gangsters, homie. You would have been a fan of them. This is you and Sean King.
That's not me and Sean King. And number one, number two, I never heard of him.
Hey, Kevin the Trigger, take that exact picture, please. And please, you know what to do. Sean King, JB. Thank you. Send it to me.
I honest to God, I've never heard of the Dudley Boys.
You heard of the Hardy Boys?
No.
You don't know Jeff Hardy, homie, and Matt Hardy?
No.
Jeff Hardy come out that motherfucker like this. He got his long hair. He's a crazy motherfucker. He's a daredevil. He's done motherfucking triple flips. He got a move called the Swanton Dive from the top of the cage. Motherfucker,
hold on. Can I? I'm actually getting disturbed that you know so much about wrestling.
Homie, when I was a kid, homie, I used to every Friday was SmackDown, every Monday was fucking Raw. I would get home. I was just as big, like I was in there more
because I was working and shit, like real jobs and shit.
I was more of a wrestling fan than I probably was fucking like basketball and football fan at a point in my life. Early when I was young.
That's telling. That's why I get it now. All right.
You don't get nothing now.
I get it.
I was a hooper in basketball from Indiana, and then I was motherfucking.
I get it. You like fake shit. I get it now.
Full ride scholarship, Division I athlete, good grades. I'll be real with you. I've excelled in every area of life. Let me be real with you. Great marriage, great career, all conference captain, 3.5 GPA out of high school. Like, fucking Blue didn't show up with you. You had 20,000 subscribers. I came on here. We got 8,000 subscribers. Like, every area of life, and I'm not taking the credit. But God. So that's, when you move a certain way, JB, and you keep him right there at the forefront of your life, you're going to have trials and tribulations. But just like the stock market in any long 10-year period, all you're going to see is growth. And when you're rocking with your boy, Big Smitty, you're going to continue to grow, JB. So you better stay close to me, homie, if you want to keep growing. It's the reason you got that car that you got. Don't get it twisted, homie. God blesses me.
Yeah, I think it's very, telling now. So now I got a better understanding of you. So respectfully. So, yeah, let's move on.
JB hate when I bring God into the conversation. He hates talking about God. Let me move on.
I just hear it.
You don't love it. The NBA issued a warning to Draymond Green for his face-to-face exchange with a fan the other day who taunted him by making Angel Reese chants Sunday night versus the Pelicans. Draymond Green, I think he had I don't know his exact field goal percentage this game, but at this point in the game, I think he wasn't really, I think it was like 2 for 10 or 2 for whatever he was. He wasn't making a lot of shots, but he was hella rebounds. So the guy was like, Angel Reese. And Draymond got fed up, walked up to him, and had his little quick exchange. And I guess the NBA gave him a warning for saying, hey, you can't be doing this. Fans going to talk shit. And he didn't say nothing that was disrespectful. He didn't call him like a bitch or nothing like that. He just called you Angel Reese. That shouldn't be something that you as a player feel like you got to go out here and confront him. So I guess the league gave him a warning because obviously this could have went left. Let's say this fan was you, right? You're not going to be as calm as this guy. Draymond comes to your face, you're going to say some other shit. You're going to escalate it. So the league's trying to get in front of that so it doesn't lead to another Ron Artest, Indiana, Detroit situation.
So in summation, the league is trying to stop me from going to a game and starting to fight.
100%.
Me.
Yeah. Yes. Or people like you, your type.
Got
JB
it.
type.
Got it.
It's kind of like the high school rule they made here. Like they made a rule because of you. It's kind of like the NBA. They're making a rule because of you. It's the JB rule. The JB Draymond rule.
Well, he's not a Hall of Famer. We know that. And number one, and number two, what happened to the players, homie? Like what happened to us? Like, I just don't get it, dog. Like, that used to be like fuel to the fire to us.
It is for Draymond.
We like going to like the opposing arena in town and facing the heckling and the shit talking. Oh, it's barbershop banter. What happened to NBA, NFL? Why have we become so goddamn soft?
Draymond likes it.
But you can't but don't go over there. Just like
Draymond likes the back and forth. Draymond talks shit to the crowd back.
But then he does the same thing. But then he's soft.
Draymond not soft. We're not gonna lie on the show though. He ain't soft. That's not what you gonna call Draymond. He's not soft.
I think he is.
Fucking Draymond from Saginaw. Draymond when he was a kid. When Draymond was a kid, he would be in the Detroit Pistons locker room, not the original with Isaiah, but he was fucking Rasheed, Ben Wallace, Chauncey. He was a kid there as a young person. So like he knows what being in a tough team, tough environment, and where he's from. Draymond's not soft. Like, don't just call you too loose with your words. Stop calling everybody soft and bitches and shit like that.
Well, here's the problem. He didn't knock out a guy. He sucker punched a teammate. Let's be clear for you guys that defend him in the chat. That's what we call a bitch. And
but homie, if me and you was face to face arguing and you talking shit to me, like I'm prepared to fight if we're face to face like that. Jordan Poole ain't from the hood, so he thought he could just say whatever and just be okay. You gotta be prepared.
But when do you like walk over, kind of talk, and then kind of walk away and then throw a punch? That's a bitch. What are you talking about?
He didn't walk away.
That's a teammate, though. This isn't in the hood. We're not in the street, and I don't know you, homie. Stop defending this motherfucker.
No, I'm not using that video.
He did a bitch move. To me, that's a punk move. You know it is what he did to old boy, and then old boy may have been a punk to allow it, but at the same time, you a fake ass good boy. Stop. We already know he is. And the bottom line is, this dude right here has been doing this shit without doing anything on the court besides a bunch of like crazy, weird fucking numbers. He don't really do shit else except for talk. He got a fucking technical foul in the first 3 minutes of the first game this season.
When you say that lets me know either A, you don't watch basketball, or B, you watch it and you don't understand it, which is okay. Which is why we should have basketball people come on here and talk about it. Because like if you watch the Warriors over the last decade, and you can say that Draymond doesn't do nothing for that team, you're ignorant. And I mean that with all due respect. But like the stats don't fucking tell his story. He's not a stat guy. He's an impact guy. He's the best defender on their team for the entirety that he's been there. He sets the defensive tone. He's a playmaker. He's a point forward. So many times that he helps make that offense flow just by him and Steph's connection of just knowing the backdoor cuts, when to make the play. He's one of the smartest players on their team. But what comes with Draymond is the negative side of doing too much too. Like there's a negative side to it. So that's all it comes down to. So.
Yeah.
Real basketball people in the chat, like if you like hooped or you know basketball, you know good and damn well the type of value Draymond Green has been to this Warriors thing. They do not win 4 rings without Draymond. That's a fact. Anybody who knows basketball knows that if you watch them.
But he wins 0 without Steph.
100%. 100%. That's
Steph
cool.
100%. Steph wins without him though.
Fit matters.
Let's be real.
He don't win 4. I know that much. He damn sure don't win 4.
Well, he wins something. The other guy can't win anything.
Nobody said he was better than Steph. I don't know why that conference
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
like
impact.
we gotta stop. We gotta stop like devaluing his impact because his numbers don't look great. That's not the type of guy he is.
No, I get it. Team. I'm not retarded. I understand it, but at the end of the day, he ain't that guy. He ain't that guy either.
Sometimes you act that way though.
Real quick though, what's your take on LeBron's return?
I'm not retarded. I didn't watch the game, but shout out to him, man. Year 23, he's back. Say what you want to play 23 years in the league, to do anything for 23 years. If you at a company, if you work at Ford for 23 years, that's impressive. So I mean, shout out to him being able to pretty much stay healthy for the majority of his career, and to be, I don't know what his stat line was last night, but to play 23 years and still be one of the like prominent players in the game at that point is crazy. It's a blessing from God, number one, but 2, it's a testament to him and his routine and whatever he does to just keep himself healthy and intact. And this Lakers team is, I mean, it's early in the season, but they look legit. They look good. So if LeBron plays like he played last year, and they're able to mesh well with the way Luka's been hooping lately and the role players, Lakers got a chance to at least make some noise in the playoffs.
Baby, add this. I just found out who this was. I just followed him. I followed you back. Smitty, follow him back, dog. Because when you find out who this is, you're gonna fucking shit on yourself. This is
in the comments. I mean, in our chat.
No, on Twitter.
No, I'm saying like follow who that link you put in the private chat.
Yeah. Bailey, add that Bailey when you can. You got to be shitting me. But anyway, hold Hopefully, you better follow Chase back, too. Not you, Smitty, who I'm talking to.
He tagged you and he tagged James Jones. Oh. I clicked on the page and I clicked on his fucking
That's what got me. That's what got me. That's what got me. That's what got me. That's what got me.
Homie, he look like a blimp, homie. He look like a blimp. He's like a motherfucking tent. Fucking blow up doll, homie. You know those things to be outside the car dealerships and do this, homie? Look like one of them.
That's what got me. I didn't know who it was.
I was trying to figure it out. I was studying and shit, and I clicked on his picture. Oh, I'm about to roast him. He trying to go at going at James Jones, homie. He tagged James Jones.
Who is this?
He said y'all should actually study the Eagles. Chat, do y'all know who this is, chat? Do y'all know who this is, chat? It's Trail, chat. It's Trail, homie.
It's my former fat running back.
Yo, what, homie? Yo, what?
First of all, Latrell, let me help you out with recruiting.
Yep.
NAIA is not part of NCAA. Take it off your page. NAIA is a bad look on your page. Number one. Number two, they're not part of NCAA. You could be 47 years old and go NAIA. You can play 4 years at NCAA and then go back and play NAIA. Take that shit off your page. If you send in a guy to NAIA, you should be fired from your current coaching job. Number one. Number two, go back to the post he made.
Yeah, go back. He says, y'all should actually study the Eagles before commenting respectfully, because if y'all actually watch and listen, it's not the same. He isn't the same player. This is versus 29-year-old Rocky Sin. What do your eyes show you? And he tagged Coach JB and Super Bowl winning champion James Jones.
No, he tagged you too after.
Okay, I didn't see me tag.
There's another tweet. It says you too, Smitty, and he tagged you. Well, I did watch the game, and they're horrible. And AJ Brown's frustrated, and Jalen Hurts is garbage. So, Trell, stop. You guys have a great team, great culture. You guys are winning. Just go with that. Just go with that. But stop making up shit. Stop making up shit. Anyway, we got to take a quick 2-minute break because Big King is around the corner. And I'm going to take as long as I can because I want to slow play and I'm testing something. I want to see if he's going to try to hop off this show and try to go on Whitlock.
Ooh, stay tuned.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. As long as he makes those 50-yard field goals, he could wear a G-string.
JB, that would have been his last kick, JB.
Huh?
That would have been his last kick.
His last motherfucking kick. He would have made no more 50-yard field goal. I promise you that, homie. Smitty, I would have brought 2 cats off the edge like we talked. Look at that shit. Oh, that's fucking gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. What's your thoughts on this right here?
Is this real? This Photoshop.
No, it's real.
That's real.
This is real. Why don't y'all wear knee pads stuff no more, Shell? Is it just college or like y'all don't none of y'all cover y'all knees no more? It's weird.
Why are you looking very disturbed, Sheldon? Just for the audio listeners, you're looking very like you're kind of like dumbfounded with the face. What's going on here?
I'm confused. I don't know why.
I've been confused for a while. Yeah.
I don't know if those are football pants.
People have been asking me a very common, simple question, Sheldon. They've been asking me, Coach JB, what would you do if your player walked out like that? It's very simple. I would choke fuck him. It's real simple. He's not going out there, A, number one. B, I don't know where the referees have allowed this to occur at the NCAA level. That's number two.
That's the main thing.
And I don't understand how the coaches staff has allowed this to continue to happen. There's a lot of things going on here. What is this? What are we doing? Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit called him out because he called this game, Shell. He said, what the hell are we wearing? And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit. Now, listen, you can talk about all the old school heads that have come out and forward and said, we're old school. We're on the fucking porch yelling at the clouds, whatever you want to say. Mm-hmm. This is still football last time I checked. I don't understand why this is getting a pass just because he makes 53-yard field goal. That's the DMs I'm getting. As long as he makes field goal, he can wear booty shorts.
JB, did you say
shut the fuck?
Did you say you would tell the other team like to put their helmet into his quad?
Yes, I would tell Shell. I said, hey, dog, I want you to fucking put your helmet right on that motherfucker's quad right there. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to take the 15-yarder, and that's on you. That's a fucking you problem, homie. Are we playing flag football? Like, I can't hit this guy in the legs now and tackle him? Is that a real thing? Because this motherfucker is unprotected, right?
You look comfortable, don't he, JB?
Huh?
You look comfortable, don't he?
Yeah, like he's just like, fuck it. I would be embarrassed as if I'm Venables today and this fucking guy walks out on my football team wearing my uniform on a major stage against Tennessee. They're playing Tennessee, Sheldon. They're playing fucking Tennessee in front of 110,000 people. Like, you kidding me?
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. Like, there's no excuse for this. I guess like in the league, you get fined for this. So like, you can't show any skin in the league. So I know in college I would show my calves.
I hope they keep it, man. Because I don't know if you've watched Florida Gators. Their whole defensive line is like this too.
No chance.
No, real shit. Their whole D line looks like this. Real shit. I don't know if Bailey can find it, but their whole D line looks like this.
I can't speak on the Florida Gators D line because I got connections, but I do.
People have been sending me videos and pictures, dog, of Florida, and I actually watched them play when they played Miami and shit with Steve Kemp. Dog, the whole Florida D line was like this, and I'm like, what the?
What's good, King?
Tulane, baby, in the college football playoff. You feel me?
I don't know if you saw AJ, but AJ was like respectfully. He's like, I love Tulane. I love Texas Tech. I love what they're doing. He said there's no way in hell that they should be in the college football playoff. He says, like, if they played against the same schedule that Bama, for example, has played against in the SEC, there's no way that they would even have nearly the record that they have. So he says, like, they should be the 12 best teams is what he's trying to say. So,
well, tell Bama to operate 1 year under the same NIL constraints that Tulane operates under, and then get back to me.
They don't have to. Here's the bottom line. They don't need
I can't hear JB.
This ain't my fault this time. My internet cool. I ain't press no button. I ain't do mute. So that's Bailey, right? Am I right, Bailey? This is not on me, right? Thank you. See? Everybody be trying to blame me. Blame Smitty. Blame Smitty.
So, JB, as I was saying, you tell AJ when Alabama has to operate under the same
we heard you.
NIL constraints as Tulane, then get at me.
We heard you.
Don't throw stones from the penthouse suite up there.
I said they don't have to. They don't need to do that. You guys got to do that. They don't. But anyway, real quick.
It's more impressive what we're doing than what they're doing.
Well, no, you don't play nobody. Here's the thing I want to bring down.
We've played 3 Power 4 schools. We're 2-1. We beat Northwestern and Duke. We lost to Ole Miss.
I mean,
it's not like hey. You can only play who on your schedule, big dog. You know that.
Well, those are academic institutions. I want to be clear.
Tulane.
That's what I'm saying.
Roll wave, baby. Roll wave.
That shirt is too tight, number one, with the necklace, the herringbone or whatever you call it. Did you get that from Shador? Did you get that from Shador? Number one, did you get that from Shador?
It's called a Cuban, dog.
Did you get it from Shador?
Shador did get robbed the other day.
Don't put that in the universe. Good Lord Almighty.
What's that ring?
Oh, okay.
You know, you've seen that before.
I ain't never seen it for real.
You've seen that before, baby.
It's shining different. You know what? You know what it is, King? Green looks good on brothers number one, but green and gold, the gold, like, it make the gold pop more when you get the green down. So I see the ring more.
First of all, I look good in everything. That's why they call me Big King. So if you got some clothes out there that you want marketed, modeled, you want to pay me to put them on, brand to blow up.
Anyway, we got a video that somebody did, and people are telling me that you took a unwarranted shot in this particular video, because we've been doing an investigation, and take a look.
And address something that you said a month and a half ago, Coach, that I think brings context to this, and it has fingerprints all over it, or skid marks. You said a month and a half ago you were with Ruben, who does protest a lot, and you said when you were at Vaughn's, or whatever supermarket that was, that he crop dusted, and you guys needed a gas mask. Wait a minute. If you have people wearing gas masks like it's Chernobyl in 1986 or whatever year that was, don't point the finger at me. I'm clean as a whistle.
Hey, Smitty.
That's all I got to say. And by the way, Sean King, you know the only thing that stunk worse in that bathroom was your picks this weekend. Really? Thank you. That's all. That's my right.
Oh, man. Hey, to the audience, the prime suspect, in my opinion, is Ruben. Because Ruben left the poker game for an extended period of time.
No, that was after, though. After
No,
Ruben was
before.
No. In fairness, I got to defend Ruben here. He was playing poker with us when you were in there and said the bomb dropped.
No, but he had left before that. Then he subsequently crop dusted us when he left again, and then he didn't come back at all.
Here's the question that I have for Steve. Maybe you can answer, Sean.
There is a compelling case that it was Steve Kim as well.
Sean, hold on. Let me ask you this real quick. When he crop dusted y'all, did that smell emulate and imitate the smell in the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh, really?
That's new information. That's new evidence right there. That's big. That's
we
big
didn't smell Steve because Steve was with you in the theater for, you said 30 minutes sleep.
About 30, 40 minutes sleep. Yep, respectfully, he was. Because Sean came to the theater and was like, hey, y'all, it's a crime in there. And Steve was in there asleep. So I'm like, okay.
Now,
I feel like JB wants Ruben to be innocent. So I'm going to go with the Steve Kim did it narrative because I want to side with JB on this one. But my heart of hearts is telling me that Ruben overdid the Palooza. Yeah, he overdid it.
I think it's easy to blame Ruben on Always. That's my only defense.
Yeah. You know what? I got some new information though. We had a couple cats we had a homie that damn near took over the show, and he's a bigger guy.
Yes.
And he was missing for a while.
We had some respectfully, we had some big dudes at the house who ate the whole pizza. 2 slices. They ate the whole box.
See, I don't know where that humongous pizza went to because I had 1 slice.
That's the largest pizza I've seen in my life.
Yeah, I didn't have any slices of it.
Really?
You had no slices?
No, I was busy winning the poker game. Then when I got up, I got bombarded in the bathroom. I had to go on a little detective search for a second. I didn't eat none of the pizza.
Damn, I had 2. It was pretty good. I had 2 slices. Shout out to Mike Bundy, man. Appreciate you, man.
Bundy in the building.
Thanks for the 500 too.
But listen, Rube, if you did it, you could really end this by I know you listening. Just get in the chat and say my bad. If you didn't do it, get in the chat and say it wasn't me. If you're not Ruben and you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, then we got a real issue and it's gonna be on site. We trying to give y'all in person Coach JB show with Big Smitty. We can't do it if you won't take the thing that doesn't cost you anything. just a little second to hit, boom, the like button. Come on, dog.
We gotta figure out this shit gate. It's stressing me out.
Yeah, the shit gate's bigger than the flake gate.
Here's the one thing I don't like. Steve Kim initial response wasn't "it wasn't me." All right, Ruben saying it wasn't me. Rube is in the comment section. He said it wasn't me. Now think about this, because when you're investigating something, you gotta look at the details.
Yep.
On Monday's show, when we were fully probably 90% sure it was Kim, he didn't come out and say it wasn't me. He waited until he slept on it Monday. He thought about what he was going to talk about Tuesday. He had a defense that was believable, and then he gave it to you.
Damn, Sean, how are you live and comment at the same time?
I got fans, dog.
Big Keno, Uncle Phil, swagoo looking ass. He said, "Smash the like button for your boy Big Kane."
Sean, let me ask something real quick. We could talk about this all day. We got sports to talk about, but let me ask something.
Fuck sports.
Sunday we woke up, and I thought we were gonna wake up and get to chill, just you, me, and Ruben, because Ruben usually stays Sundays.
He was sick.
Can you explain what happened Sunday morning, really early, and when you woke up at like 11 BPS time, and Ruben wasn't here, or what? Can you explain that?
Yeah, Ruben had some internal issues. I think a lot of it based on. He said walking into that bathroom and smelling what was in there, and he had to go seek treatment. So I was stuck with JB's solo on Sunday to watch the games, which is like watching the games by yourself. Because JB going to be on his phone the whole time. He ain't paying attention. Then he just going to get off his phone randomly and then ask a ridiculously dumb question. And you got to answer it because there's nobody else there to answer it. So, Rube, hope you're feeling better. But we got beef.
Damn. See, thank you. Sean has given us so much like new information. So we learned today that the fart smelled like what the bathroom smelled like, number one.
No, we almost had to cancel the game.
We also learned that that same person, Ruben, was sick the next morning with stomach issues. So we're learning a lot here within the last like 10 minutes. I'm not saying it's Ruben, but this information definitely kind of tips the scales his way. We know it wasn't me, it wasn't Sean, it wasn't JB. We know it for a fact. So by cancel elimination, we got three off the four people off the back. Or three off the back.
Well.
What?
Steve Kimbrough did bring up something. We grew up, smelt it, you dealt it. Sean King did find it, and he was gone. So I can't say it wasn't Sean.
Yeah.
See, he's finagled us to believe it. What he found it, and he's disgusted by it. And he's mad. Yeah. See, he smelt it, you dealt it sometimes too.
First of all, don't disrespect my parents, because this goes directly to proper parenting.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like when you go to somebody else's house as a visitor, like to ever like remotely go and do what was done to your bathroom, that's just like spitting on JB. That is the ultimate level of disrespect. And I got a lot of respect for my dog, and he knows that.
So you're saying you would have courtesy flushed
100%.
Sure.
Anytime you use the bathroom in somebody's house, as you drop, you flush. If that means you got to flush 5-6 times, that's fine. But you don't let that sit in there and marinate and do to the bathroom what I'm assuming Steve Kim did to the bathroom. Or you know what? Jay, did you do that? Jay had a stressful Saturday too. You know, he took over the Patreon.
Patreon.
He took over the Patreon. I mean, we had to listen to him talk about his life story in the middle of the game. That might have been Jay, dog.
His life story.
Oh my God, Jay went into 10 topics, dog.
Anyway,
I got up and left. I don't know what happened. There was a lot of shit was going on. Steve got real deep talking about black people and culture and history. And Malcolm X.
Steve did a 15-minute dissertation on his relationship with Dr. Pepper and Grey Goose.
He really had my homeboy quiet over here, and he a brother, and he was like Smitty and I were lost, so we didn't know, like, we couldn't fight or argue or agree. We didn't know.
I didn't know what to say.
And then, like, my boy was like, and King was in the corner, and Coach T was like, facts. And I was like, well, fuck. which one is it? But anyway, Smitty, we got sports to talk about. And
we pulled the rundown. I seen the rundown all show.
Hey, hey, Bailey, something popped up on my phone. Can you check it and make sure it's a credible source? Reports out of Miami that Cristobal is leaving Miami to become the next head coach at LSU.
That's not real.
Stop, Sean.
Yes,
why would you be? Are you trolling?
He's trolling.
Steve? Are you trolling Steve?
Dude, hold on. I swear to God, my boy just sent it to me.
Is this on 3 or 3 on?
That's what I looked at. It looks credible. Hurricane Huddle.
I don't know Hurricane Huddle.
That's
not even Cristobal.
Yes, it is.
That's not even his pitcher.
Yes, it is.
When was that? When he was at fucking FIU in fucking 2000?
No, you ain't seen Cristobal.
He got younger.
Hey man, look.
That's a bad source, homie.
That shit's so fake. It's ridiculous.
I can't ask Bailey to check. And first of all, JB was 100% right when he said all these fake sites, they're making all these predictions. They're all coming through because 3 on said Virginia Tech hires James Franklin like 3 weeks ago.
Hold on. So, Smitty, for clarification, my buddy has a site that tracks the fake sites.
Mm-hmm.
Like 274 Sports or whatever, all the fake sites.
I saw that this morning. It said something about $8 million to a quarterback. I said, what? It was 274 though.
He said that those fake sites over time, 85% are right. like later though. Like crazy, huh? Like the fake troll counts or whatever they are.
I don't believe it, but I hear you.
Yeah, he showed me his King. That's why King was like, dog, because they did break the fucking Vodtech
That's my ass. Seriously.
There's a lot of shit. Yeah.
Maybe LSU knows Lane not coming. They got to try to save face.
I don't trust your boy. Well, anyway, we got to talk some sports. Steve Sarkeesian responds to questions about the main reasons why Texas has underachieved this season. Check this out.
Main reasons are this team is underachieved.
According to who?
Well, when you're preseason number 1, I think most people would agree 3 losses is not achieving what you are capable of.
I mean, I guess that's into who voted us number 1, okay? What I think is that this team has competed their tail off, and we have an opportunity at the end of the regular season to do something that nobody's done since 2019, and that's beat 3 top 10 ranked teams in the regular season. The last team to do that was LSU with Joe Burrow. So have we been faced with a pretty difficult schedule? Have we been faced with high expectations? Sure, but that's why we came here. So we'll be okay.
Damn, my boy Steve looks stressed for some reason.
Oh, he's so gone.
What's the reason? You said for what reason, JB?
I can't disclose it right now, but here's the crazy part about this.
Is it like personal or on the
field? I got breaking news. So my boy Daybone, who's watching the show, who was sitting next to you, Smitty, my boy, my barber, homeboy I grew up with, he said, the cat with the beard stayed at the pizza box for 5 times. I was out there watching the hoop game, and he went back to the pizza over 5 times.
Oh, the cat with the beard, on the screen?
He knows Sean.
He knows talking about me.
So I'm trying to find.
Shout out to D-Bone. That's my guy.
Oh, he said last one to get there, the Mexican cat.
Which one, homie? We got.
I think it was the homie Ray. I think I don't know.
He know Ruben, so he know Ruben, so it can't be Ruben.
Oh, yeah, he didn't know this cat.
He talking about the boxing homie?
Not JC, nah.
No,
JC was sitting with me.
No beard.
Nah, the cat with the beard. I think he left early.
Oh, out of nowhere, y'all played one hand of poker, and motherfucker just left.
Hey,
did he go to the bathroom?
He said he wasn't feeling good.
Hold on.
Oh shit!
Hold on. What did he go to the bathroom?
I don't know.
We was all wondering. We was like, "What happened?" Like he played one hand, lost, and left, and you were trying to get me to play. I said, "I'm not playing." We were always just worrying, like, "What happened?" He had an emergency. He shit himself, maybe.
First of all, I hope he's okay. Have you heard from him, JB? And if you're in the chat and you think we spending too long on this topic, you had to be there. Like, this permeated the house.
Oh, homie.
Like, we almost had to evacuate.
Oh, homie. My boy Bone said, yeah, the cat that left early.
I'm standing by Steve Kim. I think it was Kim.
Quanzito, yeah. Bone was here, Quan. Yeah. Anyway, let's dive into what you thought about Sark right there and what he had to say.
Whoever it was, before we answer that, go get checked. You're not healthy. There's something wrong inside of you. Go get yourself looked at. And by the way, Sark is stressed. Sark's leaving. Because, Sark can't ever make an excuse. But look at the talent that Texas has lost the last 2 years, JB.
I know. O-line, DBs.
And in this NIL era where you don't already have like 3 number 1 recruiting classes stocked up that know the system, that you know who's replacing who. Hey, man.
I can't. The text message is homie. He said, yeah, for sure. He was in the front room, was for sure blew it up, and that's why he bounced. He had the BGs at the poker table.
Hey, that might have been, dog. Whoever did it, go get checked.
Because he left abruptly.
Y'all all were confused. Like, y'all all were kind of pissed, but y'all didn't want to, like, make him feel bad or uncomfortable. But I was in the room. Y'all all was looked at each other, was crying. Y'all was like, what happened? What happened? What? Everybody was like, y'all was like freaking out that he left.
Hey, Darnell, I damn near went left and got a hotel, dog. I'm for real, dog. I was like, if this goes into the room, because the room that I was in, Darnell, the room I was in borders the bathroom. Like, I had enough at that point.
Well, I mean, in regards to Sark, listen, I'm hearing from certain people. I'm gonna keep it to myself, but I'm hearing that he might leave, and it might be due to other stressors outside of football. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I didn't know that he's going through a lot, and it's you can see it in his face, you can see it in his eyes, you can see it there. And I just pray that beyond football, that he's just gonna be okay.
So, fellas, let's speak on something that maybe they need to adjust. And I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but it's gonna come up on first on this show because it's a really show on Planet Earth. The preseason AP poll has gotten how many guys fired?
Talk about it.
The only reason James Franklin is fired this year is because some yahoos in a room thought that losing the number 2 pick in the draft and losing everything else they lost last, Tyler Warren and crew wasn't going to matter. In some kind of way, Penn State had remodeled the talent base to be better. And they were preseason number 1. That's why James Franklin got fired. If they would have been preseason number 17 and the expectations would have been low and people would have been talking about the fact that the quarterback hadn't gotten any better since his junior year of high school, Franklin might still have a job. That question...
He got a job again.
That question was based on, to start, he said preseason number 1 in the AP poll has 3 losses. They didn't come into the season. Y'all lost Byron Murphy, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, Simmons, the tackle. Like, they have lost a lot of first, second, third round players in the NFL the last 2 years. And in NIL, no matter what you think you're getting in the transfer portal, you don't really know. And it looked like that's what Sark wanted to say. That's why he asked, who in the hell comes up with the preseason AP poll? Maybe we need to do away with that in this era.
Nah, it's a good point.
Great point. I ain't heard that angle yet. I ain't heard that angle.
It creates unrealistic expectations at times.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Well, moving on to another topic here, guys. Arizona State star QB Sam Leavitt's return to the program next season is very doubtful. They said Leavitt's camp is actively shopping the talented passer at a high level. And, this comes after, we know Coach Dillingham emphatically said that he's not leaving Arizona State amid the rumors that he was looking elsewhere, said he was never leaving, never said he was leaving. This is home. What do you guys' thoughts on Sam Leavitt? Sound like he's probably going to be out of there.
If Sam Leavitt people are watching this or hear this on repeat, Kenny Dillingham is one of the best quarterback developers in the country. He took your son from an unknown to a kid that led Arizona State to the semifinal game in the college football playoff.
Something like that.
And the only reason your year didn't go as anticipated this year was because of injury. So to leave and go somewhere else, I don't know that you can upgrade from a development standpoint over Dillingham. That's how he made his bones for people that don't know. He was Mike Norvell's quarterback coach back at Memphis, went to him in Florida State, got the Jordan Travis kid to play at that level, and then he got the Arizona State job, which is home. So,
well, he was the youngest OC he was the youngest OC at D1 history at Auburn. Yeah, he left Norvell, went to Auburn and then he went to Oregon. Yeah. So
I'm just telling you, and if I say a guy can develop quarterbacks, that's rare. So just be careful thinking that you're gonna go somewhere else more high profile. You might end up in a worse situation. Just think this year didn't work out like you wanted it because of injuries to you.
I'm curious to see if he can hold them at Arizona State, because it's a telling thing to me. Like, you got to keep your guys. Like, if they're really all in for you and what we say for Kenny and what players think about Kenny, I find it hard pressed for him to leave Kenny. That's the problem I have. If he leaves Kenny, I'm losing all hope because then I know it's just bag chasing and we're really fucked. I mean, we already are, but then I know it's really there's no I don't care about development. I don't care about possible NFL draft. I don't care about getting better and playing longer in the NFL. I'm just chasing bag now. Gimme as I'm a 20-year-old or whatever. That's the problem I have. Hey, our boy's landed, man. James Franklin. Real quick, he has landed in Blacksburg, Sean. What is your take on the hire? And I like it. I thought it was a great hire for him. He's back home. The expectations are a little bit lower, in my opinion. The conference is a little bit easier, if that's even a word I want to use, as far as possible path to a playoff. And listen, he's a program rebuilder. That's what he is. Let's be honest. He builds them, and he builds them fast, Smitty. He builds them fast, too. But he's arrived. He's here. Obviously, the band's playing, and he's ready to go. Where are you at with the hire, Sean?
Depending on who gets the Florida State job when ultimately Norvell is fired, Virginia Tech will win an ACC title within the next 2-3 years.
That's safe.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a great hire.
Oh, he's a great
hire. Only thing that usurps that is if Florida State hires the right person.
So you think Norvell's gone? You think Norvell's gone?
I think once Florida State can afford it, he is.
And you don't. So that could be a year or so, or after this year, and then you're not believing in Belichick.
Next question. Come on, man. Believing in Belichick to do what?
Well, I mean, you saw he was with his girl. He was at her cheerleading competition the other day, trying to support her. So I figured that that's just showing that he's focused and locked in, and he's still supportive of the people around him. So I mean, he's still showing he has good leadership qualities, Sean.
All right, before we get back to some college football and some NFL, I got to ask you, since you're right there, grounds on the ground, your feet are on the ground in Vegas. Should the Raiders blow this up, trade Maxx Crosby, their only tradable asset? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Not.
Here's the thing with the Raiders.
Because you're on the record saying this team has zero weapons, so they have to address the offense.
So here's where I give Pete Carroll a pass. The only egregious decision the organization made was hiring Chip Kelly as the OC, making him the highest paid coordinator in NFL history. That is ludicrous to me. Absolutely ludicrous because of his track record, his 2 previous stints in the National Football League. It was not, okay, this is the guy we got to go get. But I do give Carroll a pass because he inherited the mess. You got to go back and how did we get here? They decided not to re-sign Josh Jacobs, but then they bypassed Bijan Robinson in the draft. In that same draft, they bypassed Jalen Carter to draft the defensive end from Texas Tech, who still is yet to make a significant impact, right? Okay, they draft Brock Bowers, get it right. But now you got to spend a first-round pick on Ashton Genty because of the mistakes they made with Josh Jacobs and not drafting Bijan Robinson. Pete Carroll wasn't here for the Devontae Adams trade, on and on and on and on and on. You guys watched the Raiders on, what was that, Sunday night? Or was it Monday night? Whatever it was.
Monday night.
That doesn't look like an NFL offense from a talent standpoint. So I give Pete a pass, and then this offseason, he'll get a chance to go out and fix what he knows needs to be fixed. I would not get rid of Crosby because they're not far away on defense.
I don't know.
They're shitty.
Yeah, here's why I clean house as coaching staff. This is why I clean house if I'm Pete Carroll. Number one, you kept the DC that you obviously knew him, but he's been with the Raiders prior to you. And to me, there seems like a conflict because Pete Carroll's a defensive guy. So I can see two different philosophies. This isn't Pete Carroll's defense. And secondly, I don't know how good the back row is. I got a kid there, Lonnie Johnson, who's a long, athletic kid who making plays since he's returned from injury. But at the same time, what else is there? You got rid of Jack Jones, who's a big-time cover corner. He got rid of him, and I don't know if their secondary is sustainable. And then their D-line, other than Maxx, I know they got an interior guy, but they've been underperformers. And I think Pete needs to get back to a guy he trusts so he can still have more input on the D. And I think he's letting his guys do it. And then the offense, I'm with you. Like Chip Kelly has never done anything since Oregon, and his resume is held on because of what he did at Oregon. He hasn't done shit else. Pay him $6 million and be 31st overall in offense is egregious, like you said. And then at the other side, they need weapons. They have Brock Bowers, and that's it. You can't even get Ashton Genty going because their O-line is so bad. So you have O-line issues. You got a quarterback issue. If you want to keep Geno and get rid of Chip and try it again, you're going to still face heat, though, if Geno's average to mid next year under a new OC because you still have lack of Jimmys and Joes, Sean, to your point. You got to go get him. I think Maxx Crosby, 7th year, is the only tradable asset you have, and you can get 3 firsts and probably an offensive game changer right now. And then you just rebuild it. Because I don't see it. Like, there's no way this Raider team's going to win next year in Pete Carroll's 2nd year. So you got to change something, and I don't know if you can.
I think if I was the GM, I would look at it slightly different because we do have Bowers and Genty on offense, right? Myers a good backup tight end. Mm-hmm. I can go out in free agency and get an elite wide receiver and then draft a super talented wide receiver. Now what was a weakness could potentially be a strength because we now Thornton and Beck and Trey Tucker are depth guys, not front line guys, but depth guys. So now, we can insulate the O-line with some veteran, free agent signings and be decent. I don't think Geno forgot how to play. I just don't think Chip's a good play caller. I'm just being honest.
$6 million.
Well, Pete Carroll hired him, so I don't know.
Yeah, you got to be better than 31st overall.
Think about the lack of creativity in getting Brock Bowers the ball.
Oh, it's bad. Or even Genty, the ball and run game. Like, I thought we add a little bit of more 12 personnel, get him a floater in there, add something to it because right now, Genty's just hitting a wall. Like they got a safety. You said that the run on the safety, Sean, was fucking atrocious.
Like Chip Kelly, getting an 11 or 12 personnel and making Brock Bowers the single receiver in the 3-by-1 set where he's getting the other team's number 1 corner. That's not designing plays for Brock Bowers, dog.
Yeah, that's real. That is real.
What are you doing, dog? This ain't college. Like, them guys can cover in the NFL, man.
What you do is, Sean, you get in the nub 3-by-1 dead side tight end where the corners are over.
That's right.
Like the NFL loves to do, go corners over, and then you motion Bowers before the snap outside, and the backer walks out with them, and then he's one-on-one with a linebacker. Right. Like, I don't understand.
Him up out there, yeah.
Guess who did that? And live by it, Smitty, the New England Patriots and Gronk.
Yeah.
Guess what? Motion them out after everybody's set. Corners are over. I take Gronk out there, and the linebacker walks out with Gronk, and they throw it up.
Mismatch.
You don't do that with Brock fucking Bowers ever? One time all year?
And, dog, at the beginning of games, because I'm here in Vegas, so, of course, when you're out on a Sunday, the Raiders get priority on the TV, wherever you're at. You know what I mean? So you're watching the Raiders. Like, when he scripts the first 10 to 12, there are games where Brock doesn't get a target. Like, Brock not involved at all. Like, I'm like, on what planet is Chip Kelly living, dog? Like,
hello. I don't get it, homie. I don't get it. They're a bad team, man. A lot of issues with that
and
team.
And guess what? They're favored Sunday by 3.5.
Guess who?
The Browns. Shador, baby. Shador,
hey. I might find a Vegas go to the game, man. I think Shador might have himself a game. So,
yeah.
Of course you do.
You'll watch nice too, homie. I might get that from you. Anyway, though.
Of course you think he's going to have a game.
He's going to have a game. Of course you think he won't have a game, of course. So, it's, of course, on both sides, homie. Let's move back to college football real quick, though, Sean, before you say something.
Here's where I hope Shador understands what's going on. You are a 5th round pick. This may be your only shot. Fair, unfair, right, wrong. I hope he realizes that. That's all I'm gonna say. He's not gonna even get the rope that Dylan Gabriel got. You know how they kept trotting Gabriel out there game after game, and he was ass cheeks. I don't even know if Shador gonna get that kind of opportunity. So I'm hoping he plays well. To be honest, I may even go to the game.
Please do. I might be there too. Anyway, number 5 Texas Tech would currently host number 12 Tulane inside Jones AT&T Stadium. Tulane head coach John Sowell does not think his team has earned the right to be in the top 25, saying that there must be a lot of bad football for top 25. But here's the video right here, man. Take a listen.
I'll just be very candid. There's some days I feel like we're one of the bottom 25 teams in the country watching us play. So, if we want to start feeling comfortable or casual about somebody wanted to vote us in the top 25 teams, there must be a lot of bad football going on if we're one of the top 25 teams. So, there must be some really bad football played right now in college football. So, I don't know. We're average. We're an average team. We get every 6 or 7 days, depending on the schedule of the week, to promote ourselves or embarrass ourselves. And we've done that before. So we better get ready to play. I think I watched this practice today. I think we're average.
That's why he's a good coach. Because you take the information available and you learn from it and use it to motivate your squad. Remember, Tulane was in the driver's seat this time last year. And then we laid an egg. Remember, I think we went to Army and lost. Then we got beat in the AAC title game by Memphis. We were in the same spot. Had the entire college football playoff at our control and blew it. And so the teams looking at Temple and Charlotte left as the last 2 regular season games, he's making sure they don't get complacent because he knows we don't have to just beat Temple and Charlotte. We need to look dominant doing it. Because North Texas, James Madison, it's some other schools that are nipping on our heels, right? So we need to go out and woodshed our last 2 opponents and then make another statement in the AAC title game. I think it's great coaching.
So you think he's just saying this to motivate his team? You don't think there's any truth in his tone or voice to actually believe you guys are in the top 25 team?
No, not at all. I think he's letting them know the way we practice isn't top 25 worthy. That's why he brought that into the statement. That's a good coach. I've watched us all year. We are capable of playing with anybody. We are also capable of getting woodshedded by UTSA.
Can you define anybody?
On a neutral field, I don't think we get mollywopped by anybody in the college football playoff outside of maybe Georgia, Ohio State.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to name a couple teams, Go ahead, JB.
I get what he's doing, but he's actually right. No. What I mean by there must not be a lot of good.
You see my sweater?
Two things can be true, JB.
What? No,
he's actually right. He's actually right. What he's saying.
I love him. He's an honest truth teller. Here's the issue. He said college football, there must not be a lot of good college football out there, which I've been saying for how long? And that's the fact. That's what he did say. That's factual. Whether he's trolling and all that other shit, there isn't a lot of good college football out there. That's just fact. So they are going to have a shot. But let's just be honest. They get into the playoff and have to face Texas Tech or whatever.
We could beat Texas Tech.
Well, I saw a post. We don't have it ready or nothing like that, but there's some hypothetical odds, and Texas Tech would be extremely favored against y'all, based upon what I'm seeing. So
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
In the, I want to say 2007, 2008 Fiesta Bowl, Boise State didn't have the same kind of athletes Oklahoma did. Hey, dog, listen, when you show up and you believe in what you putting on the grass that day,
Yeah.
Y'all play with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
Yeah.
That's why they play the game, JB. That's why they play the game.
They put their cleats on the same way you put your cleats on, 1 foot at a time.
When you showed up in Independence, you didn't inherit no tradition. They weren't cut off of a junior college national title. You went in there and created what? Belief.
I love the optimistic. I love it. Optimism and all that. I really do. I love the shit out of it, and I love it from you.
You love a lot.
But you're just proving that you have delusional takes on this show.
Yeah, yeah.
And I gotta address the elephant in the room because I'm getting death threats too for you. Your Raiders pick was egregious.
You getting what, homie? You getting what threats?
Huh?
You getting what, homie? What you getting?
Oh, I'm getting threats too for Sean. So I'm just saying.
See, I had information that nobody had, but I didn't have the complete information. See, I was told that CD and Pickens were gonna be out the whole first half.
You got horrible
sources. It ended up being the first drive. Because, see, I had heard that they were out.
One play.
Right, but I thought I was told it was going to be the first half. So
Pickens actually broke record.
I responded, and I told you how bad of a pick that was. I tell you, you sounded crazy. 3.5? Stop. The Raiders?
Pickens actually got in and then broke like 3 records.
Yeah, we've never seen that game from receiving our lives.
Like they had like 360 yards receiving between the two of them.
He's only second behind, I think, Ibuka, or some shit, and like reception yards this season. Like,
by the way, as much as I love Mike Tomlin, I hope Mike Tomlin is doing some internal soul searching about the offensive culture there in Pittsburgh, because this is the same guy that looked like ass cheeks for y'all.
What do you think about what he said about Jalen Ramsey?
100%. Yeah, Mike T.
I have no message if someone spits in your face. Do what comes natural.
I love it.
Yeah, Mike T. I'm telling y'all, I don't care. There's a bunch of Steeler fans that I know that want Mike T fired, and I'll be like, y'all sound dumb as random doorknobs. Like, there is not a better, there might be a more accomplished coach in National Football League, but there is not a better head coach in National Football League than Mike Tomlin. He is as good as Andy Reid. He's as good as anybody you want to put him up against. He has just, since Ben Roethlisberger's prime, as an organization, they have not been able to get quarterback fixed. And the reason that he got a bad version of Pickens, because he couldn't find a quarterback that could get him the football. Now that Pickens is getting the ball and he knows Dak is capable of giving him a chance to do it, look at Pickens. Pickens look like, what's the difference between what Pickens is doing now and Justin Jefferson at his best? They look like the same guy.
Pickens balling, homie.
Balling.
He better than CeeDee Lamb.
So, Mike T, I'm saying that to say you need to pull the plug on this A-Rod experiment ASAP and go and find you a real quarterback, big dog, before y'all ruin DK Metcalf too.
Well, I mean, I think he knew that this was going to be, regardless, this was going to be a short-lived experience. I mean, Aaron's probably going to retire after this year, maybe 1 year at most.
My point being, think how good the Steelers would be if Pickens was on the other side of DK Metcalf. Because they traded Pickens, remember?
Yeah.
And they would have approached the draft like they needed a quarterback.
Sean, there's rumors out there that people are Steeler fans. You know, Mason Rudolph showed things Aaron Rodgers hasn't. They threw the ball down the field. We were watching that game.
They've been in that club before, JB. Mason's been started there before already.
And Aaron, it since came out, Aaron will not need surgery, so he'll be available most likely. He could have came back in the game. Tomlin said, we don't need you. It was obviously 36-7 at the time or whatever, so the game was in hand. So, listen, it looks like Aaron's going to continue to go, but I'm not a DK guy. I think DK's number one play that we know of is him chasing down an interception. We don't know anything other than that. DK, to me, is an overrated guy. At bare minimum, needs another guy like he had in Seattle with Lockett in his prime. He needs a guy, and that's where I think Pittsburgh failed at. Like, you lose Pickens, okay, cool. Because I think, Sean, you've mentioned, if you're going to leave it up to anybody, I think at least Tomlin's the guy because of how he handled AB to Smitty and I's point earlier in the show last week, he handled AB. We didn't hear a peep out of AB. AB left Pittsburgh and Tomlin and became the shitbird he's become. So, like, at the same time, I trust in Tomlin and making the right decision for his franchise and getting rid of Pickens. Obviously, he didn't want to do what was asked, and now he's balling. But guess what? You better get another guy. And they thought Austin was going to be a guy in the slot that could help, and he hasn't been that guy. And you think it's because Aaron Rodgers and the offense, huh?
Yeah, like, I would have never tied my ship to the Aaron Rodgers I saw with the Jets. Like, think about this. They didn't go after Sam Darnold. They didn't go after Daniel Jones, both who were available. They didn't approach the draft like we need Jackson Dart or Tyler Shook or Shedeur Sanders. Like, I truly believe any of those three guys in that offense are better than this version of Rodgers. Like, because not only is this version of Rodgers, and listen, Rodgers is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Nobody's taken away from the run he had when he was in his prime. But this 2025 version of Rodgers is limited from an ability standpoint, is ornery as hell from a personality standpoint, and has no mobility whatsoever.
Ornery.
He is ornery. Have you seen a Pittsburgh game?
Smitty, his body language is pissing me. It's pissing me off.
Half the game.
It's been pissing me off for a while because I'm not mad about you cussing people out and shit like that, but like the body language to me is just like, come on, homie, you're at 41. You're not the same guy to have that same conviction because of your performance. Like, you can be the asshole, but you better be the fucking guy too. He's not the guy no more like that. But he is a Hall of Famer. He's a great ball spinner and all that. But this team, they reached on this one, I think. But I still like Aaron. I still think he can still do it and throw the football, but he has to have a perfect world, Sean. He needs O-line. He needs wide out. They're not running the football very well. Let's be honest. They're not the same on defense. He needed to have a perfect scenario to be there in Pittsburgh, in my opinion, to have success. And I know they started off 4-2 or whatever, but since then they're kind of struggling. Lucky Cincy is kind of as bad as they are, or they could have lost that game.
It doesn't match up, JB, historically. Like, Minnesota Viking, Brett Favre, Tampa Bay Buccaneer, Tom Brady, Denver Bronco, Peyton Manning, all those guys are better than New York Jet, Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers. Like, they're just the facts. They're better at this point in their career. Like, if you watch Rodgers, the amount of inaccurate balls he throws now, like, it gotta be tough to play for this guy, man.
So if you was Pittsburgh, you're saying you never would even make the move. So what would you have done?
They made a deal with the devil. Not only, remember the offseason. Rodgers was like, I don't know if I'm going to play. I don't know if I'm going to come back. I got stuff to do. But obviously, they had made a backdoor agreement. Rodgers and the owner. Remember, because Pittsburgh didn't get involved, whatever. They didn't draft the guy. They didn't get involved in free agency. But Rodgers missed most of the offseason to after the draft, right?
Right.
So they have basically attached themselves to Rodgers. And I just think there were better options available in free agency.
Like who?
And Sam Darnold.
I don't know how real that was, though.
But I'm just like, come on, man. You got to compete there. You don't think Sam Darnold would have rather come to Pittsburgh with DK Metcalf and George Pickens?
I don't know.
Here's an issue, though, that I see. Like, I don't know if – I agree. I don't know if they took a shot at any of those guys or not, but like at the same time, like, goddamn, dog. They got to have – this is not a team you rebuild on with an Aaron Rodgers. Like, you build on a team with a younger skill set guy. Like, and maybe that's why they drafted Will Howard. I don't know how good Will Howard is. Like,
I was surprised that Will Howard didn't go in the game and Mason Rudolph did. Because Mason Rudolph has been the starter in Pittsburgh before, and they got rid of him. Then he went to Tennessee, and he started last year when Will Levis got hurt. He played okay.
But Sean, maybe that's a telling sign of these young quarterbacks and we're not in the room. Maybe that's why the Shedeur Sanders thing has taken so long. This is why these young quarterbacks, maybe they're not ready, and the coaches that are around there know. I'm just saying, like, we got to stop with the conspiracies and say maybe these young cats are shitty as we've been saying they are, and they're just not developed in college by these coaches who I think you and I agree are failing these guys. I think we're failing the quarterback at the fundamental level when they get to the league. We expect them just to go in. Look how bad your boy looks that you were high on. And listen, he's around a bad team, so I'm not going to judge him from it. But the number one pick in Tennessee right now is Cam Ward struggling. I mean, just go through the list. Like, there's not a lot of guys. So maybe there's a reason why they're scared to throw these young guys in, where back in the day, you would throw them in, right? Because you'd say, all right, this is what we got. This is our future. They're not even throwing their future guys in there. They must be fuking bad or something.
Well, Will Howard had a fractured bone in his left hand. He got, I think, like in August. So, he was on IR. He's, he's got off IR, of course, since then.
I'm just saying in general, and I'm just speaking generalities or whatever.
Okay, same injury, huh?
By the way, I played my entire senior year with a broke left wrist. So we went 12-0. I threw 36 touchdowns, 6 picks. I ran for 11 touchdowns. Set the NCAA all-time pass efficiency record with a broke left wrist.
You can put your hand down. We see it.
Yeah, I want to put a reminder out there. Guys are soft these days.
Yeah, everybody different, homie.
They are. Hey, but here's the point I'm making, though. Like, at the same time, maybe we're not developing guys and we're not ready to throw them in the fire. And
it's not a maybe, though. Like, stand 10 toes down on it.
Well, no, maybe. Well, you know where I am. Where I'm. I'm just saying maybe we got.
They're afraid to coach the position, JB.
Well, no, we know that
because they think the kid is gonna leave.
No, my point was in general to Smitty's point. I'm saying it's not just Cam Ward. It's not. Go back, Will Leavitt, AR5. We can just keep going on the quarterbacks who have been underdeveloped, and now they're basically afterthoughts, Smitty. Like, look at the quarterbacks in the last 3 or 4 years that have been drafted that aren't playing.
Yeah.
And now you got a guy in Penix who we took high, who had injuries in college at multiple places, and now he's dන්න for the year because
another knee too.
Same knee.
That's like his 3rd or 4th knee.
Come on, dog. Yeah. Like we're and I'm just telling you, I'm not trying to come up with no fucking I told you so thing. But the older you get at quarterback in college, the less opportunities you're going to have in the NFL. We have to stop with the bullshit with the Pavias and the fucking 8-year college stints, because these college stints being 7-8 years at the quarterback position is not good for football. Sorry, it's not. It's not good for football being in college this long. Like, that's the problem I have. Like, what's his name at Florida State did it and won the Heisman. We talked about that. 26-year-old Chris Winkie. And we got the other kid at Oklahoma State, Brandon Whedon or whatever. We see there's a couple guys. Okay, yay. They're anomalies, dog. How many old QBs have left college and balled in the NFL? No, you get the young guy to get behind another guy like the Aaron Rodgers behind Brett Favre, like Patrick Mahomes behind Alex Smith, like Bledsoe ahead of Brady. Those things matter, in my opinion. I don't care what you say. Now we're just throwing guys right in. And then you get an anomaly guy like a CJ Stroud or a Jaden Daniels season, and you think that's just the norm. It's not the norm, because now we're actually crippling them, because now look at Jaden injured.
Cam Newton, Andrew Luck. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm just saying we got to start developing these guys again, and I think it starts with the 7-on-7 bullshit and all these other things. But I don't know if you can ever get it back, Sean.
It would take a mass cleansing of the quarterback coach position to change the narrative around preparedness for quarterbacks.
Well, I think it's going to come back to, like,
there's not a lot of guys in the charge of the quarterback that actually know how to build an actual proficient winning quarterback. It's not a lot of guys know how to
I'm with you, but I don't know if we can even start. You have to start ahead of that. Like, to Smitty's point, you have to start at the system, because it's
if you start cleansing the guys coaching the position and start putting real quarterback coaches in there that are going to hold guys accountable.
But here's my macro point on that. I agree with you. You know that. My point is, if I do that, but then I don't change the fact that my quarterback still leaves me to go with a street agent in the summer in the offseason and is with some fucking slapdick who his homeboy is and 7-on-7 coach, we have a systematic problem still. And at the end of the day, then he comes back to you and I, and we're over there arguing with the motherfucker because fucking Quincy Avery, a D2 wideout, is telling my guy his 3 steps wrong. See, that's the problem we have. It's a fucking systematic problem. We got to get back to relationship building with our kids and saying, hey, dog, stop going to your fucking homeboy on Instagram to make you just want to throw 9 balls all day like Lamar Jackson does in the fucking offseason. But what do I know?
Hey, shout out to Quincy. Hey,
shout out to Lamar.
The way I did it at USF, JB, when I was QB coach there, because Chris Oladokun was one of my quarterbacks. He backs up Mahomes in Kansas City now. He has the same quarterback coach that Michael Penix has. Good dude. I forget the name of their thing there. My bad. I'll give him a shout out. I can't remember it. But my deal with him was you can't work out with them unless they come over here and talk to me.
Right.
That was my deal. Like, I didn't let my quarterbacks go and train with other guys. You can be like, you can't say, yes, I can. Because if I find out, it's going to be hell to pay. And my thing was, tell your quarterback coach, if you're going home, to come, call me or talk to me, and I want to know what it is that he's going to be prioritizing when he works with you. Because if it's something that we don't do here, then I'm going to respectfully ask him, I know that's what you believe in. That's not how I choose to do it. And so this position is about muscle memory, and I've had to create good habits. I don't want differing opinions to come into that muscle memory. So I ask that you not do this. Like, I communicated with the kids. Like, I let them know, man, don't play with me. I don't spend all this time with you getting your footwork right so it matches up with what we're doing and it's sustainable as you elevate levels of football. I don't want you to go somewhere else, and this guy got to justify you paying him, and he got you throwing the ball sidearm from your ankles, all this craziness. No. I built a fundamentally sound quarterback. I'm not going to let nobody screw it up. No offense to any quarterback coach out there. Y'all doing it to the best of your knowledge, the way you should do it. But my thing was, I got to talk to the guy before I'm willing to allow you to go and work with him.
You sound like Sark and I, because we're in the same boat. Like, Sark took my quarterback at UW, his first recruiting class, Keith Price, who I raised since he was a youngster. Keith was a starter at UW for 2 years. Kalen Price, his little brother, was my starter at Cabrillo at the same time. And I coached both of them. And then Keith gets to UW, and then all the, the street agents start to get, because they know you have an opportunity to go to the NFL. So they start to latch on. And then these quarterback guys come around, and a few guys, I'm not going to mention them, but a couple big names at the time. And Sark was like, dog, I hate this fucking shit, because these guys take our kids, and then I get them back, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why is your elbow down here? Why are you now dropping a half roll and all these different shit? And that's when it started. And this was back in fucking 11. So this is Sark early on at UW. Like, stop. We got to stop that part of it. That's the problem. And it's a system issue. And I don't know, man. It's just it's a crazy thing. I don't even get the pace back in the tube like you said. So I don't know, Smitty. It's gonna be crazy. What's your thoughts on LeBron's return last night? Basically taking second fiddle to Paul Pierce's take. Basically playing second fiddle, and Lucas still had 37, damn near 40. And I thought the team looked better. I thought the team looked better with this type of situation as him being a role player. Is this going to be the rest of the season, though, Sean and Smitty? Or is LeBron going to come back and take over his role?
I'll be honest. I didn't even know LeBron came back last night. God's team played last night at 6 versus Kansas, so I was locked in.
Who?
God's team.
Kansas and Duke played. Who won that? I was watching. I turned it off late. Did Duke end up winning?
Yeah, we pulled away one by
that boy Boozer, man. He a bad boy, ain't he?
Hey, I was watching Duke. I didn't even know LeBron came back, man. I am not an NBA guy till January at the earliest. Like, so I wouldn't know what's going on in the NBA.
So he had Smitty knows probably he had 12, 11, and 3 or something.
Shout out to LeBron. Still doing, was he 41 now?
Year 23, man. Yeah.
23 years. I won't watch a game until he retires.
I did see this though, JB. I saw LeBron got Stephen A kicked off of NBA Countdown. Like, there's an article written. Everybody on NBA Countdown is a Clutch Sports client.
Really?
Yeah. So Bron, that's Clutch. That's them. And now Stephen A's off of NBA Countdown. Him and Bron got beef. So
here's the issue though, but still ran by Disney and ESPN, who pays Stephen A.
Oh, yeah. Stephen getting his money, but he just ain't on NBA Countdown.
No. But here's what's funny. Stephen A came out and said, I asked to get off of it.
Right. That's his baby. You believe that?
No, because
I don't know if that's his. No, he's his baby. His baby first take. His baby. I wouldn't call it.
I'm talking about the sport that birthed him, and he has the most access and the only credibility when it comes to talking about pro sports.
He's horrible. He's horrible when he talks about sports. He's horrible at talking about sports, number one. He's just loud and he's an entertainer. He's an entertainer. Number one, here's the issue I have. How is ESPN and Disney okay with it, though. See, that's the macro thought of this. You just upped his pay, Smitty. You made him high. You wanted to equal and get him up there with McAfee, so you paid him more money to do less? I find that the problem. There's no way that you're paying him more to do less. You've taken him off NFL. You've taken him off NBA now. You've taken him off. What else is he on now? He does his own shitty thing, and then he does his other. What? How are you gonna pay him more to do less?
I ain't counting on him in pockets. Like whatever he's able to negotiate and make there, it is what it is. Because I will say this: Stephen A. has been on everything. This motherfucker he'll pop up at midnight in the street clothes to talk about some fucking Lakers game that he wasn't even at. I've seen him on fucking the morning show sometimes. He's guest on this, guest on that. So he getting his money. They getting their money's worth out of Stephen A. Whatever his contract is, he earning his business. He's a hard worker.
That's not on ESPN though.
What? No, man, yes. I'm not talking about his podcast. I'm saying this motherfucker is all over ESPN. Has been all over ESPN. If they're taking away stuff, it's what it is.
I get that. I'm talking about he goes on other shows, not ESPN shows.
If all he did was First Take, that's a hell of a goddamn job, dog. 5 days a week for 2 hours.
Even that.
You've taken him off major shows that he used to be on, though, like NBA Countdown, NFL Live. You've taken him off all that shit.
Because I think he wanted to branch out and get into the ownership production of some of his own platforms where he can talk politics. We can talk some of the other stuff he's passionate about. The thing I love now is the public is seeing how petty and political that business is behind the scenes. Now that
his podcast, I read his podcast is one of the lowest rated ones out there for the big boys.
I don't care about that. Hey, Smitty, people don't understand the politics going on behind the scenes, man. It ain't the most talented or the most knowledgeable or the best at doing it. Like you hear him talk about the career arcs that him and Skip controlled when it came to who was put on First Take and who wasn't.
Yes, and all that.
Man, come on, man. That business is cold. That business works in sports.
It is. Who you know, who you like, who fucks with you, what you got over this person.
Yeah, who
you pissed off.
He just wanted all eye when the motherfucker walks in the that motherfucker's a joke. But anyway,
you a hater, dog.
Hey. Yeah, I can't hate on him now. Like
you're a hater, dog.
I'm cool. You ain't gotta be a fan of who you're a fan of, but like at the end of the day, motherfucker has had the #1 sports show for the last I don't know.
He's
at least the last decade at least.
JB. Watch this. He's JB. If
ESPN has.
No, but his show though, First Take specifically has that the #1 show. And fuck it.
I know. He's on ESPN.
When Undisputed was at its top, it still wasn't fucking with First Take. When Shannon and Skip, they were popping. But when you look at the numbers, it wasn't even close to First Take.
Oh yeah,
no. So like,
but my point is, it was on ESPN. You get what I'm saying?
It's 1,000 shows on ESPN. PTI is a great show on ESPN. Respectfully, it ain't touching First Take. So all I'm saying is,
not my point.
You can not like him, but at the end of the day, whatever he's doing has been successful. Like
hey, Smitty.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
Hey, Smitty. JB got that same Stephen A. energy.
Yeah.
Like he a little taller than people know. He just told you when somebody call your name in public, don't acknowledge it the first time.
Yeah.
And he got that same kind of I'm the shit walk. You know how he grabbed that? He dragged that right leg a little bit.
Yes.
Like he like an old school pimp from Compton.
Pants be sagging a little bit. Yeah.
He got that same Stephen A. energy. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like
in the mirror.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not about to hate. Like I cannot like a motherfucker and still acknowledge like what they done is great. I'm not a LeBron fan, but I'm not stupid. I know how great he is. Like
you're missing the whole point. You're missing the whole point. But you're just missing the point. Number one. Number two, everything I do and said has been the same though the whole time. This motherfucker's changed every single year.
He like mix it up now.
There's a whole different human being now. Don't compare me to that motherfucker fake.
Well, only thing I'm gonna say is this though, and it had nothing to do with him, but this is about you. I just said this the other day. You do stay on one line. Whatever you say, you stand on it. But there's a negative side of that too. When you get new information, your opinion should shift. But you receive new information and then stay on the exact same opinion you have.
Well, that would be like.
And sometimes that shit, it's like it don't make sense now.
But that would be called like apologizing.
Which is what you should do. You should apologize a million times, and then we can move on and be better people. You've attacked that man.
I'd be a liar. I'd be a liar and a fake if I apologized.
Sean, do you agree though? Like when you receive new information, it's okay to alter your opinion.
Oh, you see me pivoting all the time when I'm
wrong with that.
Smitty, that's when you admit.
When the data
you admit
evolves,
though.
my opinion evolves.
Yeah, but you admit to it. You don't say I'm sorry because that would be your fake.
I didn't say I'm sorry, but you find a way to still make your original argument right.
Apologizing is fake.
Master manipulator.
Yeah.
Apologizing is fake.
Yeah. How many people you know that apologize and then they go back and do the same shit again? So how many times you going to let them apologize before you realize that's who they are?
But that's fake. But a genuine, honest, heartfelt, sincere apology is not fake.
When I've made mistakes and I apologize, I've stood on it and I've it's real. I don't make
to be honest. I know we're joking about it, but whoever blew up the bathroom needs to hit JB up and apologize.
Sean, I would be a bitch if I apologized to that bitch for literally lying on my name and my black player's name, but it's okay. That's what we keep dismissing, though. She tried to fuck over 3 of my black kids, homie. Fuck her.
What if they're white kids?
Apologize to her. Fuck her.
Did you have any white kids, or was you have an all black team?
All black team.
Okay.
I had a couple of kickers.
You attack that woman on every topic. You attack that woman on every topic.
I don't like being on screen when you call women bitches. Like, give me a warning first. Like, treat it like an onside kick. Let me know you're about to say it, and I'm gonna leave the screen. Then you say it.
And see,
do you leave the screen when you turn on your favorite rap song every day, homie? Stop with the cap, homie. Stop with that bullshit victim shit, homie. You listen to rap every day. Stop with the bitch
that's
shit.
That's a horrible example that you're throwing out, homie.
Bitch,
that's a horrible example you listen to. I'm not listening to rap music for fucking inspiration, homie. I'm listening to rap music. I'm in the fucking weight room about to max out and fucking PR on fucking squat or bench press. We got a platform where we talk and people listen to what the fuck we say and take it as Bible. So watch what the fuck you say, homie. We got 15-year-olds who watch this fucking show, and you call women bitches. Now they're gonna go to fucking school today and call Mrs. Johnson a bitch because JB said it. So it's a fucking different situation. Music ain't a whole other category. Stop it, homie.
Cardi B called the girl a bitch, though.
You sound crazy.
Cardi B can call a girl a bitch, and it's okay, though, right? Shut your soft ass
you.
up. You sound weak as hell, homie.
I'm talking to you, homie. I'm talking to you, homie.
You sound soft as a motherfucker. Shut up.
I can sound like I am. Sounding and being two different things, homie. Sounding and being two different things, homie.
You'll defend it all day long, but then I say bitch and you get defended.
I ain't defend shit. We ain't talking about rap. You bringing up shit ain't got nothing to do with the show, homie.
Shit right now.
Homie, stop. You sound horrible. You sound horrible, homie. You mad. He in his feelings, Sean. Look. He emotional, Sean.
Sean, he say he from the hood, but now he's sad.
I got him triggered, Sean.
Ain't nobody
triggered. He emotional.
How am I triggered?
I'm gonna call him emotional B.
You mad right now about the word bitch, homie?
He mad.
Hey, stop. Smitty got mad about me saying bitch.
For real, like he triggered right now.
Smitty got mad about me saying bitch.
He hot, homie.
Hey.
He said post road though.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, all day, Far East Side, homie.
Hey, let me stay 10 toes down for a second. The reason that I don't never take my face out the screen is I'm strong enough to stand on who I am, no matter who I'm around and what they're saying.
Thank you.
At the same time, I've told JB this. That's somebody's daughter. It's one thing if you're using that word like to talk about just in general, but when you direct it at one female, that's somebody's child, man. I know you don't really mean no harm, and you ain't got no malicious.
Nah, he does mean harm. He does mean harm. He do mean harm. Don't give him a pass. Don't give him a pass, Sean. The motherfucker mean harm. Stand on it.
I do for her.
Stand on it.
I do for her all day.
Stand on it.
But somebody could take that personally in the wrong way. That's why I be very careful. But I don't call women that no way.
Here's the issue.
I don't either. And JB was right. I know JB. What he told me, he was raised a certain way. He know not to be doing that.
Here's the issue though. Who's defending my 3 kids, though?
But you could defend the kids without calling her. But, hey, listen, that's you. You know, I fuck with you. I don't try and change who you are.
All I'm saying is, who's defending the 3 brothers, Smitty? You?
Why you emphasizing brother?
Because that's what it is.
By the way, hey, I got to do a
That's what it is. Because, see, when I defend it, I'm not
You love race. You love race. I didn't say nothing about race.
No, you're clearly the biggest race baiter on the show.
I'm not.
If I defend my players, I'm wrong, but then I call her a bitch for calling them out and lying about my kids and me and false allegations to your so-called boy, it's okay? Come on, man. Miss me with the fake bullshit, homie.
You've heard about it. Don't say so-called boy. That showed me that you get in your feelings. You are our boy. It's okay to disagree. You want me to give you a hug, Jason? You're so-called boy. You still my homie. If I say that I disagree with something, I disagree with it. Don't get all soft and sad.
No, you're missing the point. If I'm your boy or I have a boy, I'm defending my boy when it comes to a motherfucker that did my other boy wrong. What do you mean, homie? Are you not fucking smart enough to understand it?
I told you this shit was wrong.
Holy shit. You mad about me calling her a bitch, though?
You should put stories out about people that's wrong.
Stop, homie,
I don't know. My only argument is that it's been 10 years, and all I'm saying is like every fucking week,
I don't give a fuck.
Every week for the rest of our show, you gonna bring her up. Like that at some point, like fuck, homie.
I don't give a fuck if it's 30 years. What do you mean? Why does it matter?
Stop.
It don't matter how long it happened. It happened, did it not?
If it's fucker, then fucker. If that's how you really feel, then cool, move on.
You already know that, though. You already know that, though.
Hey, I got to go do a bigger platform show.
Oh, you leaving our show right now?
Oh, yeah.
The show that JB put you on. Oh, okay.
Yeah. JB gave me the hookup, but I don't want to be disrespectful because if I'm on here from 8 to 9, I try and be here at 8. I'm supposed to be there at 9. It's 9:12.
Oh, what? So they ain't hit you up?
Well, they know what we're doing, so.
Oh, yeah, go. Yeah. You're supposed to be there at 9.
Fuck our show. Go. Appreciate you.
All right, I'll see y'all Friday.
Yeah, fuck our show. All right, peace.
If we let you.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers talk all this shit. I can stay on. The people want me on late. The people want me on early. The people want me as soon as another bag come. Scared. That's how it works.
Hold on. So I'm not paying them then.
Yeah. I know you was paying them, so.
I'm not, but I'm not going to futurely pay them. Unless I take money from you, but I could.
I need more money.
But I'm giving you less. So anyway.
Shout out to my homie B Watt, man, out there in Texas.
I don't like Texas. We got
he's not from there. He's from Nap. So he just lives in Texas.
What's up?
He's from Nap Town. He lives in Texas now.
Oh, fuck, definitely. Tomorrow we got Steve Kim, Braden Fajoko, and special guest.
Morris.
Jesse Morris, yeah, Jesse Morris. But we got special guests too.
I already know who it is. I'm excited.
Who is it?
Lauren Collins. We can break down all the crime shit going on. There's been a lot of shit going on.
She's not on tomorrow now, though. She's on Friday.
So you just switched it because I predicted her.
No, I didn't. I never even had her on tomorrow. Okay. I got her on Friday.
Gotcha. You got her on.
Yeah. And we'll see if we get someone else tomorrow.
Are we gonna get Lane on at some point? I see Lane's doing shows now.
Who?
Lane.
I stay in my lane, so I don't know. Is that what you're referring to?
I was talking about Lane Johnson, but never mind.
Maybe I'll get Mina Kimes bitch ass on. So we'll see. Tomorrow it'll be a great show though. Thursday. We'll see what happens. All you guys pound the like. We only got 700 likes.
Really?
I don't know.
Or you just guessed that number?
I did guess. But why would you call that out if you're my boy?
No, I asked you though.
Again. See, I proved it again.
You should have lied, homie.
I didn't lie.
I'm lying for you. I have nothing to prove, homie. I put my fucking life on the line for you. So I don't give a fuck. Whatever I do moving forward, I'm already like fucking verified. I'm checked off. I'm good. I'm legit now. You'll have to be in jail one for me. So we'll leave it at that.
Had nothing to do with criminal for the audio side of listeners.
Why do you keep saying? Why the fuck you saying that every time?
Every
time I bring that up, you get like
that hurts the brand, homie.
No, it helps the brand. Motherfuckers call us the more bullshit that happens.
Huh?
What are you talking about? We get more calls when you do more bullshit.
Thanks for having me on. Oh, Chase said thanks. Say what's up.
What's up, Chase?
All right, well, we're out. I got another show to do.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm getting toy drive money for the hood.
Finally, I appreciate that. That's dope.
Why finally, though?
Well, I've been doing the show with you for 3 years. I've never seen this, so this is great.
I don't publicize what I do.
You're doing it now. Thank you, Chief 18 Wheels.
I'm doing another thing. I'm not taking the money directly. I'm taking the money and I'm taking it straight to the toy spot cats, and that's what we're gonna do. So, Paris,
Look, hold on. If you're serious, Mike Bundy wants to match whatever you're getting for the kids. So hit him up. He's serious too.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
for
doing.
the kids.
I'm getting money. I'm doing people's shows, and I'm getting their instead of paying me, they're paying for that. So that's what I'm doing. So I'll let you know what I end up doing. It depends on how many shows I got to do that people will require that are asking me, because I'm not doing shows for free no more. But then I said it's a holiday, Smitty. I'm gonna give.
That's good, Tommy.
So I'll let you know, Mike. Appreciate it. It's Truth Telling Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow. All the ladies hit me up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, man, on the Realest Show.